Going to Honolulu for that Maui Wowie. I want the Maui Wowie. Yeah. Hi, everybody.
I'd fill that load.
Wow. Starting off hot. Starting off super hot today.
These people are con artists.
Can you hear that? That Maui Wowie. Did you hear that? Did you hear that? It's just me, the whole stream. Did you hear that? Did you see that? Do you guys see that? I mean, that's basically what streaming is, to be honest. Hey, did you guys see that? The thing I just showed? Yeah, that's crazy, right? Anyways, welcome. Now that you understand what you're doing here and what the concept of this is, we can begin. We are back at the Wheel of Excitement. I feel like I'm going to get lucky today. I think I'm going to hit that 5,000 at some point. And if you're a Neopets survivor, if you have lasted the apocalypse of Neopets, it's the Advent. It's the Advent calendar time of year. So if you haven't signed in to feed your pet or your pet in quite a while, this is the time. This is your reminder. And that's the time to do it because you get free Neo points and you get free merch. I wish I could be a millionaire billionaire. I had stuff from like 2002 Advent calendar in my. No one knows what I'm talking about if you don't know Neopets, but I had all like 20 years of limited edition items, and then I got my account blocked or like I forgot my password because I grew up and went to high school, and then I had to start all over. So, wah, wah.
No.
No. Okay, well, we got a list. I added a couple more since, 2 more since I made the thumbnail and decided what the option of topics were. But 2 of them are kind of short. So I figure, hey, what the heck? What the hank? And one of them, Casey Anthony, I just found out as I was logging into TikTok because for some reason, do you have that thing where if you have a, like, not a bookmark, but if you start typing in, google.com, it'll just automatically go to like one certain page that you search for. I have that with TikTok and it automatically sends me to Casey Anthony's TikTok for some reason. And no, I don't clear my cache. No, I don't want to delete my cookies because if I do that, then I'll lose my passwords and stuff. And then I will, like I said, that's the bane of my existence and I'll lose all my limited items in my safety deposit box. So anyways, should I clear my cache? Everyone say yes or no in the comments.
Right now. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much before we get started, before we spin the wheel, some guy 000001. Kia, my parasocial friend, is marriage proposal via super chat tacky or sweet? High time I propose to Mrs. Some Guy 00001. Shh. Tacky or sweet? I think it's tweet. Somewhere in between. I don't know. But I actually just added this soundbite earlier today for this moment. I didn't know it was coming, but I'm glad it did. Well, you want to know how I feel about this proposal of yours? I think you're some guy that I might like, but I've only gone out with 1 zeros before. It's time to mix it up.
And they call that a bisexual tone.
So my answer is maybe. I don't know.
My boyfriend.
And I also say this.
There's nothing more whole than a broken heart.
So maybe take that for what it's worth, and I'll get back to you. But thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Penis.
Hey, that is part of this whole thing, right? Excusez-moi. And also, thank you to Counterfeit Red. Welcome, Counterfeit Red, to the membership.
Back to the swallowing.
Okay. Thank you, everybody. All right, let's spin, shall we? I'm a married woman now. To some guy. Oops. It's official, I think. Where we gonna start? Almost Casey Anthony. But George Scamtoast. His favorite breakfast, George Scamtoast? Scamming and toast. Okay. So it's been a while since we talked about George Santos. He got out of prison, which was crazy because he was supposed to go away for quite a while, and then he didn't. I mean, he did. He was away, and things were looking bright in the world, and then randomly, I guess because he was super loyal to Trump, he got pardoned, and now he's out taking photos in pink blazers. But you might think, what's he gonna do? What's he up to these days? I'll let you know. So, I guess I was blocked? No. Let me just go over the history. He had a 87-month in prison sentence, but it was commuted. And apparently he didn't know it was coming. He didn't know he was going to be free, a free man. But you might think, okay, so what's he going to be doing now with his free time? He must be trying to get back into politics. He might be trying to change his ways, start anew. If you thought that, you're dumb. No offense. You have too much hope for this sad, sad world. He is hosting a Santos Christmas party. Santos Claus. Okay, that's what he's up to. And he's also really, really high on Cameo. He will do a cameo for you in 20 minutes. I checked, and he'll do it within, like I said, 10 minutes. That's his record. He's actually on the homepage of Cameo for being very, very fast. So here's his new video. Let me move myself. Okay. It says 100 guests are invited to an exclusive event in Washington, D.C., leaving a trail of FOMO. Here's what host George Santos has to say. Wait, I can't hear sheep.
If you're not at Santos Claus, that means you suck. That means you suck. That means you suck. That means you suck. Suck, 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 suck. That means you suck. That means you suck.
Okay, so there was no audio at the beginning. It's giving shoes. Oh my God, shoes. So he used AI to make a invite. Here it is. And I know he's used AI because I used AI to make a Mel Robbins book cover, and it looked exactly like this. So there you go. And I guess he added these logos. So Santos Claus 2025. And this was, I guess it happened or it's happening now. It says, next week, get ready, DC. I'm so excited to be with you all, celebrating the wonders of Christmas. Thank you to the amazing sponsors who are making this fun and exciting evening possible. Also, his views, horrible. His likes, awful. He really is a famous person with no engagement at all, which is shocking. It's sponsored by Look, Digital Future, York and Wilder GP, the South Shore Press. I feel like all of those companies are fake. Someone says, where's the Lockheed Martin sponsorship? Yeah, good question. So that's what he's up to. He's taking pictures. His hair has changed colors mysteriously. He's become Santos Claus, like he said. He's aged quite a bit.
A lot of
This is what he's saying. So George Santos exposes the corrupt insider trading within Congress. Yeah, he's exposing what he was hoping to do before he got kicked out of Congress.
these members are wealthy. A lot of them go in and do have stock portfolios, but they're not allowed to do the trades. The trades are done by their individual stockbrokers. Now, is there some foul play? Do I believe? Yes, I do believe members of Congress should not be trading stocks. I am all for banning stock trade.
Because he's banned from joining Congress now, so that's why he's taking this stance.
For members of Congress, their immediate family, spouses, I think it's abhorrent. I mean, why do they get to trade with privileged information and the American people doesn't? You know what I mean? So make the privileged information public at this point. I know this because when I was there,
I was doing it as well. I mean, I agree with them. I don't think it's right. Okay, here's my hot take. I agreed with Trump when he said years ago, he never did it, but if you're in Congress, you should not be allowed to become a lobbyist afterwards. Or if you're in any sort of position of power where you're elected, you should be giving up your right to become a lobbyist. That was one policy I was like, I'm in for that. And same with this. I agree. If you have that special knowledge, it isn't fair, but doesn't mean I like George Santos or Trump.
And I don't want to get too off topic, but on the topic of wealth, I could have done one of the best trades in history.
Of course.
And I chose not to, but I know some people who did. I even gave a member of Congress a nickname for that.
Which one was it? Tell us. Let us know how you're so genius. Oh my God.
Signature Bank was going to fold, and they notified Congress that they would not be opening their doors on Monday. This was on a Friday. And they would be being absorbed by NYCB, New York Community Bank at the time, which doesn't even exist anymore. Now they're Flagster. So if I'm not mistaken, NYCB was trading at that point for...
Okay, I don't care. I feel like he's lying anyways. Here's his post. 2 years ago, I was expelled from Congress. Okay, let's see how this isn't his fault. Let's see. Since then, I've been jailed, humiliated, and tortured, all because I made very poor choices in my past. Okay, in your past? It wasn't that long ago. It was during your campaign, actually, which was 2 years ago. So, okay. And you lied about everything also, and your past. My lesson, do better and be better. I will never allow my life to be defined by my shortcomings. Oh, we know. And failures. Oh, we know. I'll use the hard times to build a marvelous and meaningful future. Congress served as a lesson, and a very hard one at that, but I never gave up, and I encourage everyone that might read this and be struggling to never give up fighting for life and to live. God bless you all, and remember to stay sassy. XOXO. Kiss. And then Microplastic Cat says, "We are George Santos." That's a callback to last week. Okay, he's sad sometimes. He's upset. He's got coffees to drink. This is his new pose. This is his new take on life. Again, he's like pretty well, I shouldn't say he's anti-LGBTQ because he's been openly gay, but also he was not supportive of it's kind of like the Caitlyn Jenner. Like, I can do it and be it and love it and live it, but I'm not going to vote or use my representation to help my own community. That was the vibe he always gave off. Like, I'm glad to be allowed to do what I want, but I will vote against my people. Anyways, now he's saying, live boldly, sparkle shamelessly, and never apologize for being the main character, especially when everyone else is stuck in the supporting cast. Okay, yeah, that's one way. Same pose. This ring light I'm using is responsible for the rested face. I mean, can I walk around with it attached to me? Okay. He got a Jeopardy clue, which is ex-Congressman George Santos found his husband on this app that calls itself the #1 dating app serving the LGBTQ community. Grindr is the answer. Okay. What's this one? This is This Queen.
One of the most distinctive characteristics.
I have a gift for you. Here.
I'm not.
You need this back. You need this. You need this back.
And I'm giving you this.
You need this back here.
No, I'm not.
Take it. Look, Milo needs this back because it's his reality. He just Milo.
One of the.
Okay. Great post, George. Okay, George Santos reading a George magazine. Okay, amazing. And I guess the event happened. Okay, so this is Mr. George Santos Claus was a success. Spotted was Monica Crowley. Who's that? How do you pronounce her name? I never know how to read it. Marjorie Taylor Greene. She's ousted herself from Congress because she embarrassed herself by aligning with a psycho. A Real Housewife, Meghan McCain. A Real Housewife, to be unnamed, Meghan McCain. Weird choice, Meghan. Scott Pressler, the Angie Stanton. Someone says, is he wearing lipstick? What do you think? What do you think, Brandon? What do you think, sir? Okay, I don't recognize any of these people. Who and what is this? So it's like, wasn't he arrested? Yeah, we live in a corrupt world. Chief of Protocol. Okay, never saw her in my life. Follow. I'll be following her. I know her. Hater. Scott Pressler. I helped defeat Hillary. Now I register voters at gas stations. No. Would rather not. And then the Angie Stanton. I guess this is the housewife. I've never seen these people in my life. Okay. So that's George Santos. We weren't invited. We weren't invited to the party. Damn it. But he's out of prison now. Oh, hold on. Let's look at his cameos before we go. It's $100. He will do it in 60 minutes if you order now. Should we do one? Honey, some guy 0001, we have an expense to make as a married couple. Here's what he said.
Hey, Newbury women's lacrosse team. It's George Santos here. And
He won't go to a quiet location to film them, though. But he will record it for your lacrosse team.
Amy, it's George Santos. Tori, Ben, it's George Santos here, and I'm here on behalf of Sam to congratulate you guys on your engagement. Oh my God, I am so happy for you guys. I can't wait to do the cameo for the wedding. But most importantly, I just want to say, Tori, I am so proud of you and Sam for beating those lesbian allegations. Ben came in and swept you right up and saved you. Look at you, girl.
His teeth have gotten very
Andy,
straight and white.
it's
What he wishes. Okay, sorry. Damn, that was edgy. I apologize.
your birthday, and I have been commissioned to say happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Andy. Happy birthday to you. Now, Andy, you're turning 22 today, December 19th. Most importantly is I want to wish you luck in losing your virginity with a bullyable twink posing as a straight man, because that's the reality of New York City. It's like, girl, good luck finding a man that actually likes women and isn't just posing. Take it from somebody who was actually married to a woman posing in the past. But all kidding aside.
Lore drop.
Look, it could be much worse. You could literally be a legal drug dealer like AstraZeneca or Pfizer, pushing fucking pills, killing people. But you're not that. You're a good egg. I really hope you choose a decent man to take.
This is chaotic.
Your virginity. Seriously. Oh, it's so wrong. But just don't.
He was in Congress. He pulled off the world's greatest scam. He was all the things that you shouldn't be to be a public servant. Yet he got in the door, and now here we are. That's why some people shouldn't succeed. It's actually more embarrassing to see them fall. Anyways, that's what he's up to. If you have $100, you can get a cameo from him, and he'll say some wild shit, as you saw. And here's his stories. Let's see.
Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck? Bitch, what the fuck?
Okay, here's his cocktail. You could get a Look Teeny, which is vodka, espresso liquor, and pear liquor. Ew. Santos Claus shot, tequila and pineapple. That sounds about right. And a Ryan Teeny, I guess that's his husband. Vodka, orange liqueur, cranberry lime. Don't know who this man is. We both love SpongeBob. Okay. Anna Delvey. That's just like his new best friend. That's the fake person who pretended to be an heiress and lied. And was also, I think she's got a ankle monitor. I don't know how she's out now. Don't know who that is, but your top's about to fall off. What the hell is this party? Okay. Who?
What is this situation even?
Okay, caviar and a cracker. More caviar, but only one plate of it. And then you could get an AI coaster, or no, AI cookie. The ugliest. This is supposed to be Santa Claus, Santos Claus. Do you have no creativity? This is the ugliest ass dessert you could possibly. I'm a dessert connoisseur. Put a sprinkle on this goddamn thing. That's disgraceful to the cookie industry. Okay. Don't know who these people are. He's got a lot of girly pops showing up to this thing. Matthew, who's that? Who's that? Okay, let's see what he said. It says, thank you, George, for a lovely evening. I'm so mad I forgot the gift bag, though. Yeah, he didn't have one, I'm sure.
I promised I was going to make one for you, so I just wanted to say thank you. Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, and come on up, get your Christmas gifts, because everybody's going to look fabulous at Mr. Skin.
Yeah, what happened to his Jewish heritage? Giving George Santos knee pads for Trump, huh?
Gavin Newsom sent me a gift.
Yes, and congratulations of your pardon.
No, he did not.
He did, yes.
I don't believe you.
It is the knee pads from his store, so you can use them for...
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, some guy. I did not understand what you meant. So I take it all back.
My boyfriend.
Why am I so emotional? I am getting emotional right now.
I'm scared.
We're talking about something awful, terrible, the unimaginable.
That's how I feel right now.
I feel more at home in suffering and pain.
Yes, of course, some guy, you can propose to your girlfriend via Snap Super Chat. Yes, please do. Please make it $100 worth, and I'll buy George Santos, and I will get him to propose to your girlfriend.
It is what it is.
Thank you for clarifying. Oh, boy.
But it's
Michelle Obama.
Okay. I'm done with George Santos. Thank you, George. Glad just had to catch up with him, see what's up. All right, next. Jaclyn Hill. Ugh, Jaclyn Hill. Okay. I knew of her a long time ago. She's an OG YouTuber, a makeup beauty YouTuber. Okay. And recently she went viral because she had a extremely privileged / out of touch, complaining, annoying response to the world not liking her stuff anymore. And by liking her stuff, I mean watching her content, because she's an influencer and everyone's out to get her, and you guys just don't get it. So she looks quite different also. I did not recognize her at first from the past, which I think is worth talking about in this conversation, because we're going to talk about when influencers lose their following, which happens all the gosh darn time. It keeps happening. We saw it. We've talked about it at length. The people who used to go to Rachel Hollis conferences, Rise conferences, are nowhere to be found. There's like 200 people left max that watch her stuff unironically. Same thing I think is happening for other influencers who are on top of the world. You assume they're going to stay on top of the world forever, and then they fall off. It does happen. Think about all the people during COVID that were like huge, that are like no longer ever to be found. So here's what she used to look like. Now, to be fair, she might have had health issues or something. I don't really know her whole lore, so if I'm saying something rude, I apologize. But I just want to say she looks like a different person to me. Like if I was to see this person on the street, I would be like, oh, okay, that's Jaclyn. Okay, and then if I saw the person that is making these TikToks now, I'd be like, oh, that's her sister or her cousin or someone related-ish to her. But she looks quite different, and I think that does tie into all of this, where it's like your content's completely different, your lifestyle is completely different, and your physical body is completely different, and you're expecting the people who followed you back then to still want to follow you despite all of that. I feel like that is not how it works, unfortunately, for her. Anyway, so this is the TikTok, and she's left it up because it did perform very well, 3.5 million. And to be fair, she did leave the comments up, which I appreciate. She didn't shut them down. She might be deleting them, but she hasn't shut them off, which is a big girl step in the influencer space. But here's her out of touch take. Now, again, and here's just to set up, she's in front of a tree, which I think looks bad, but apparently is like a expensive luxury item. Okay. And she's in a fairly expensive, ugly, as I wear the world's most attractive sweatshirts. in the world. I'm allowed to say that. $150, $130 park sweatshirt and a full face of makeup. You know, it's just listen to what she's got to say.
I want to talk about something that I feel like maybe is a little controversial, maybe not, but I feel like no one really talks about it on social media. At least I don't see this conversation being had. But I think about this every day, and this is coming from like an old school beauty content creator. I started on YouTube 14 years ago. Like, that is insane. I have been here for every single era, consistently uploading, downloading every new platform, like watch the birth of TikTok, you know.
She uploads content and downloads the app. She deserves millions of views. My God, none of us do that but her.
Like, I remember when Instagram became a thing. I was already on YouTube when Instagram became a thing, and I downloaded Instagram, and like it was like this new app, and we were posting the square photos. Like, I've been here for all of it, and I feel like we're in such a weird place on social media as content creators where I am like fighting. I feel like I am like trying to run through mud to connect with my followers at this point. I feel like there are so many bots, and I feel like these apps are now controlling who views my videos, and I feel like I get punished and penalized for not showing up and creating all the time, in the sense of I took off, like I didn't post a TikTok I think for like a week and a half, 2 weeks maybe. Like, sorry, shit, life happens. I've been doing this for 14 years. Maybe I'm a little burnt out, God forbid. But then I come back to TikTok, and it's like I'm put in like this TikTok jail where my views are complete shit. No one.
Okay. So one note on that some people I think take the side of, and I did it originally too. Well, of course, everyone deserves a break. Of course, you should be able to take time off. It is bad that these algorithms push you and punish you for not creating content. I think we all sort of know that you do get penalized from not creating content all the time, and it can be an unsustainable way to live and run a business in theory. And that's why a lot of people diversify their income streams, so that's not just AdSense or not just TikTok Creator Fund. It's sponsored posts and all these different things, or make money in one area and then buy a froyo shop, like Farrah Abraham did. Now, that's not the solution necessarily. She's talking about something else, but again, it's like, why are you complaining about this? And also, if you didn't go, and so that's one way of thinking about it. And the way that other people were thinking about it, which I then turned into this camp, which is, if I didn't go to work for 2 weeks, I mean, I have a consistent job where I get time off in the year, but if I didn't go for 2 more weeks on top of that to my job, I wouldn't make money. That's like every job that exists. So you've chosen a career of, I want to make content on the internet. So if you don't do that for 2 weeks, that is kind of your fault. Like, that is your problem to fix. Or like I said, if it doesn't work for you anymore, maybe find a different outlet to be able to make up for that lack of, engagement. Because who cares about the engagement unless you're making money from it, and especially the content. We're going to go through some of it. The stuff that she makes is just show off wealth content, show off my luxurious mansion content. So you couldn't do that for 2 weeks? I don't know. Just seems like a stupid take. Anyways. Asari Shepherd. Thank you so much, Asari Shepherd. Asari says, this girly makes me laugh. I didn't do my job, so I got in trouble. LOL. Duh. Yeah, so you're in the second camp, which I am now in, which is like, this is your job, and you've chosen to do it, and I really have no more sympathy anymore. I didn't post, and I didn't get paid. And look, I've taken time off. In the last year, I've taken months off at a time. When I moved, when my mom died, I've taken many weeks off. And yes, it hurts to lose the income, to lose the momentum of your followers growing and the view time and people upset in your comments. But that's life. People will get over it or they won't, and we'll all just move forward. So I don't know.
You're not freaking fine.
Asari Shepherd, you get it.
No one's come to save us.
This is how I feel Jaclyn feels when someone doesn't watch her video.
It hurts. It stings.
Thank you, Asari. All right, back to it.
I'm seeing, like, it's one thing if my engagement is shit, meaning like maybe my views are high, but my comments are low and the likes are low. It's like, okay, so my audience wasn't feeling the vibes of this video. That's fine. But I'm talking like when you have 1 million followers, but your videos are only getting 30,000 views, this is just not the way it used to be. Like when I started, it was so organic. Like you subscribe.
Oh my God, in 14 years, the algorithm changed completely? Yeah, no shit. I worked on Facebook primarily in 2013. Okay, that's like, what, 13 years ago? So about the time she's talking about, that time frame. My whole entire job was writing clickbait Facebook captions for articles on our website, okay? And also following people on Twitter and then hoping that half those people follow us back and then deleting people that didn't follow us back. That was my job for 8 hours a day at the news station, okay? So yeah, that would not work today. It wasn't working in 2014. So yeah, things have changed and evolved and there's more competition and all this is duh. She knows this. I feel like this is rage bait, honestly. It does feel a little out of touch and not even real.
Subscribe to the people that you liked. You open up those apps or you got a notification on your phone saying so-and-so just posted a video. You go, you engage with it. And like, it was that simple. Now it's like, I put videos out there and sometimes I just feel like I'm talking to myself. I'm like, where is my audience? And it's just, I feel like my audience is really on Instagram stories. Like my girls are there for me on Instagram stories. Like I really know who I'm talking to over there. But I miss the days of knowing who I'm posting my content for.
And the thing is, like, just stay on that then. Why do you have to be popular and famous and rich on every platform? You're greedy.
And I'm just like, how do like these new creators grow at this point? Like, do the new creators out there, do you guys feel like you're connecting with an audience, or do you just feel like you're kind of throwing your videos out into cyberspace and like hoping that it's gonna stick? Like, I don't know. And like my comments, like I'll post a video and within 10 seconds, I'll get like 15 comments and they're all slightly the same. And I'm like, okay, so like these are like bot comments, like these aren't really my followers. Like, I don't care about that. I'm at the point in my life and in my career where like, I only want to post for my girls. Like,
she only wants to post for her girls. Okay, keep that in mind as we go through her content in a moment.
Ones that I've built this relationship and this trust with, but like TikTok isn't even showing my stuff to those people. So I'm like, I don't know. It's like these apps control who sees our stuff and like the audience.
Yeah, no shit. Duh.
Audience that we worked hard to build isn't even ours. It's owned by these apps, and we just have to like hope and pray that after posting our content, these apps are going to choose to show our content to our audience who chose to follow us in the first place. I'm just so confused, and I don't see a lot of people having this conversation. This will probably put me in TikTok jail for like the next 6 months. So if you see
That's the only reason, because otherwise she would be the most popular creator in the world, and her content is amazing and perfect. It's only because of the algorithms that are punishing her. What's the word? You know? Solely, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Only her is being punished. Only she is being punished. This is her.
I'm scared.
Because she's being in TikTok jail. Okay, gel. She says gel like they say on Teen Mom. My boyfriend's in jail. She means to say jail, but it comes off as gel. Okay, so that's her original post. And people said, okay, people had comments, obviously. It says, you have to adjust to the current climate. We're gravitating toward influencers like Shelby Ann, I don't know who that is, because their content feels real and relatable. When over half the country is struggling to afford rent, people aren't interested in watching someone spend thousands of dollars on a haul or decorate a $1 million home for Thanksgiving. It just doesn't connect anymore. Thank you. I'll read it in 1 second. Because your era is over and that's okay. I'm sick of the buy mentality. Teach me something. Educate me. This is what I want. Saying I'm burnt out from posting Sephora hauls and get ready with me's to unemployed people is insane. Yeah. That's how I feel about all of this. It's like, what are you actually doing that's so tiresome? And also, it's your own choice. So really, I don't feel sorry for you. And sorry, thank you so much. Sorry, as always. Sorry says, why isn't the tree behind her decorated? Because that's not opulence. To decorate a tree is to devalue its original beauty because it's a Ralph Lauren Christmas.
And I was miserable staring out at my pool.
That's how she feels probably. Also, you only get to do what the others do.
Narcissistic, bully, cult leader.
And then another, like, okay, we'll go through all the crazy posts, but before I do, hold on, one more. Sorry, just for you.
They're going to be dropping some really powerful, amazing, life-changing shiz.
We will be. Okay, so we're going to watch her response to her original video after, but let's just look at her content for one quick second. People don't like me for no reason at all. They don't like me that I put $1,000+ of makeup on the table as if it's, you know, junk from a thrift store. And then I talk about it and show off all the things that I own. They hate it.
Okay, I'm gonna grab my most used bronzers first. Hourglass
how
Ambient
much
Lighting
stuff.
Bronzer.
And this is like YSL, Chanel, Gucci. Like, this is not Maybelline. This is not CoverGirl. This is the most expensive makeup you can possibly purchase.
Can't live without. Hung Van Gogh. We need more shades because this bronzer is insane. Not technically.
Wow, this content's so riveting. I can't believe it only got 16,000 views, 16,000 likes. That's a lot for what I'm not even seeing a face. I'm seeing someone look at their money.
A bronzer, but the Victoria Beckham nose contours. Oh my God. Hula.
Oh my God. And she only has $4,000 of jewelry on each
Contour
bracelet.
shade for 10 years. Rare Beauty bronzing stick.
And also, you can't use all of this. You're going out in public using 47 bronzers in a normal rotation. You're not. So you can't go, I love them all, and pick up every single one that's like barely used, if used at all, and go, this is the one I use. No, you don't. You're lying.
Oh.
Okay, the next video. Same exact video, but with blush.
My God. Okay, so
this is her other products. That's more than anyone in the whole entire world would ever need makeup. And I get probably all this stuff is sent to her for free, so it doesn't even matter. But it's like, again, overconsumption to the max.
this right here is supposed to be like my daily / weekly makeup. This is not my whole makeup collection. I have a closet of makeup, and then I have all
a closet of makeup, and then also a desk full of makeup products.
This right here that needs its own separate organization. Don't get me started. But this is supposed to just be the makeup that sits next to my vanity for my daily, weekly use. It has become way too much, as you can see, to the point that
Yeah, you could say that.
I don't even know what to grab for anymore. I have got to eliminate a ton of this from this area of my makeup room and really narrow.
And she complains. She whines and complains in both these videos. Like, it's just too much. It's just like they need more shades. They need more of this. Shut up. I don't want to hear you complain.
Down to what I'm actually using on a weekly basis.
And then a Chanel bag in the background, casually in the background.
Jesus, let's do it. Starting off strong. Blushes. Okay, apparently this is what I consider my everyday blushes, so I guess now would be the appropriate time to admit I have a problem. I think a good place
Oh my God, this content's so good. She is being punished by TikTok for sure. Oh my gosh. Olivia F4154. Thank you so much. Love you, Kia. Tuned into the mango frequency. You are?
The mango frequency.
Okay, everyone, let's just take a collective. Let's pray for Jaclyn that she can get out of this hell that she's in, this gel that she's being surrounded by. The walls are closing in. She has too much blush to go through and organize.
Clear.
I feel healed and whole now. I just did that on her blush so that it could be at a higher frequency, so it can actually make her cheeks more flush.
I'm a big time hippie and I'm very woo woo.
Thank you, Olive F4154. And finally,
what do I need to believe about this so that it serves me?
think about that. Okay.
Start would be just to pick out like my most used brands and ones that I feel like I can
pick them all out because we know you're lying anyways. The comment is, I just added water to my shampoo, LOL.
I'm just gonna.
Okay, here's her.
Jordan and I are
Okay, here's another one. She's hosting Thanksgiving. This is relatable content that you guys just want to watch for sure. This is going to relate to my audiences, my girls. My girls know what's up on Instagram stories, and now I'm going to show it to TikTok, and they're going to love it. This got 20,000 likes, okay? Her views are shit. If I got 20,000 likes on TikTok, I would be thrilled out of my mind. Okay, here we go.
Jordan and I are hosting our first ever Friendsgiving here in California, which is so exciting because I used to host so much back in Tampa, but I just haven't felt like I had it in me to host at this capacity. You'll see what
she didn't have it in her to host it. Only Tampa. Turkey and Tampa only. Got it.
I mean when we go downstairs and I show you everything that we've put together, and we planned it so last minute. I was just like, let's do a Friendsgiving. And some of our really good friends are actually out of town and traveling to see their family this
Oh my God, that's so crazy.
week. So you'll see there's a few faces that we'll be missing, but we still have 18 guests of just great, close friends, people.
I don't know 18 people, okay? Just for the record, I do not know 18 people in my life. So there's that too. These are just the B team squad, okay? Her 18 semi, tangential friends, in case you were wondering.
People that we've met since we moved to California, people that we've known for years, California family to us. And yeah, I'm so excited. So I thought I would bring you guys along. You're our friend as well, so.
Oh, I'm your friend as well. Where's my invite? Can I get some casserole, please? Because I heard friends are allowed to go to your mansion. Can you send me your address?
Come hang out with us at our friends.
Parasocial. Sorry. Parasocial.
Bitch.
Oh, yeah, just like a last minute table setup. Take a look. Come on, guys, just like take a look. Take a look at my 4 chandeliers. I only have 4. We're going through a tough time. We only have 4 chandeliers in the downstairs foyer. Okay. Oh. We have 8. First of all, you have 18 plus matching chairs and a giant table and enough. This is like medieval kings and queens. The fight for the kingdom has been won. Let's celebrate vibes. This is too much. And this is just Friendsgiving. What?
She goes, bitch, did you get a bartender? Okay, so because I asked.
It's too much. Please grab a pair. You could get a pair of socks.
Ask everyone to take their shoes off in our house. I got this basket by the front door and I filled it with Barefoot Dream socks. Marty is the only animal here this evening. Okay, so a ton of my guests love Santa Margarita Pinot Grigio, so I stocked the cellar with Santa Margaritas.
She's so funny.
But I forgot to put them in the refrigerator, so
Oh my gosh, she forgot to put them in the refrigerator. She's crazy, this chick.
I'm gonna have to put a couple in the freezer.
I love the socks idea. Lord have mercy.
I'm struggling. Woo! I'm rich! And you're here. Here's me sexy at the table. My friends just jump around and are crazy. We all just laugh together on camera. It's so amazing. And I love how she's wearing shoes. She made everyone else put her socks on, and she's wearing her own loafers. Interesting. Okay. This is going to go on forever. And they're all doing makeup, it looks like. And then there's an outdoor. Okay, hold on. Have you ever seen people happier in your life? They're rich and famous. It makes you laugh with a bigger mouth than you've ever had. As soon as you get money. Hello. You got 1 minute and then you're going to eat your dinner. She knows. She can tell time now, Tara. She knows the minute countdown. It's all just so fake. It is all just so fake. She's got the camera rolling for the whole thing. Oh my God! Ah! Sorry. There you go. Okay, see what else is going on in this.
Middle Eastern brother. From another mother. Clearly from another mother.
I don't think she knows any of these people, to be honest.
So much, I speak for the both of us, that we have found such good friends in the last year of living here. We're grateful for all of you. We love you so much. Let's eat the best sushi hopefully we've ever had.
Sushi? Girl?
We're about to drop our first course of the night. It's going to be a spicy toro crispy rice.
Okay, so they had a professional chef. Sounds like, unless that's her husband, but I don't know about her enough.
Marinated spicy toro and a little bit of sea salt.
Oh my god, I have the biggest secret to tell you, but I'm gonna tell you on camera, so it looks really funny. Ah. Okay. Looks like everyone's talking separately. That's always good. Okay, now they're outside. They're gonna have their own show or something.
I loved your Tampa backyard.
Oh wow, you guys. It looks like a Mediterranean fast casual restaurant. Looks like an upscale Texas Roadhouse patio.
This is like stunning.
My sweetest girl, Nicole, fills me up with love, just nonstop. Always just filling me with love.
She's so proud of her that she's living in opulence. Ugh, me too. Ugh, bartender. Hey. Okay, now they're recording makeup tutorials at this Friendsgiving.
Private comment below. My name is Jaclyn Hill. Is this for sale? For steal.
I'm so jealous of her because she got to date John Mayer. So, this is her friend. To be an influencer in this world, you have to open your mouth super wide and scream and jump around. That's what you're required to do at these parties and dance. And again, not one thing was done without a recording. Okay. I don't understand why people aren't watching her. This is crazy. She's so good at making content. Philly turned Texan. Thank you so much, Philly turned Texan. They say, Rachel Hollis level of relatable unlocked. Yeah. Yeah.
Douche lord. God was like, you're done.
I think that's what's going on here. That's why they're limiting her reach.
We're gonna come and eat your children.
Does she work?
This is her job. She's stressed. She's so stressed. She had to record her friends laughing hysterically. Okay, I'm done with that. Okay, here's another one. What the flight attendant sees when I'm watching literally anything on a plane. Ugh. She's laid down in first class and she's crying at Finding Nemo. What a great piece of content. It needs to be seen by more people. Okay, here's another one. Tell me if you see anything you like.
I'm going to be going through my fall sweaters, and whatever I don't want, I'm going to give to you guys. Anytime I do a closet clean out video, I always get so many comments from you guys saying how much you would like certain items from my closet, and typically I donate all my clothing to local shelters. Sure. But I thought this would be something fun and different.
She thinks Poshmark is a local shelter. Yes, it supports poor people in my town. People who don't have friends that smile like this. I love you. Welcome to the show, Taro.
I recently did the same thing with shoes, and I thought it would just be so fun. It's the giving season. Everyone needs to be warm, so whatever sweaters I don't
whatever sweaters I don't want. Everyone deserves to be warm, so whatever sweaters I don't deem in style anymore, you hags can have some, I guess. I don't know how I'm going to send it to you, but we'll figure it out.
It's the giving season. Everyone needs to be warm, so whatever sweaters I don't want is going to you guys. I'll leave this video up for a couple of days and then pick some random winners. I'll slide into your DMs. Of course, I'll pay for shipping. I'll pay for everything, and we'll get you some new sweaters.
Of course. Oh my gosh, she's so caring and giving. Wow. And also, look at this closet. There's like unopened everything all over the place.
Basically what I did is I pulled all my sweaters from last year that I wore and loved, and I want to see if I still like them for this year. This is going to be hard. Okay.
So hard. Tara, could you even imagine having to give away a couple sweaters? In 1 year, she's She only has 57 to pick from. What is she gonna do?
I have this sweater by American Vintage. I believe it's a size medium. It's slightly itchy. It has a little bit of wool in it, so I never wore it last season, which means I'm not gonna wear it this season.
It may give you a rash, but everyone deserves to be warm, so don't worry about it. I'll DM you for your address.
I have a denim bomber, which is actually so cool. I don't know how to say this brand, but that's the brand right there.
Sperm.
It literally still has a tag on it. I have not worn it. It's a size medium. It's very big on me now. I can't wear it, but it's very...
She's so tiny. She's an extra medium.
Cool. I wore this several times last year. I loved it. It is by the brand Lamarck. It's a size medium, gorgeous chocolate brown. Does not fit me anymore, so that's being given away.
Okay, here comes the I'm so skinny, I'm gonna fly away part of her content, which is also very relatable to people, for sure.
This jacket's so cool. I never even wore it. A pair of skirt, some boots. Ooh, am I talking myself back into this? Let me just put it on. It's like a worn leather. It's very oversized on me now. It's dope though. It's a really cool jacket, but I'm not gonna wear it. Where am I? I'm actually kind of undecided on this one because I feel like with a black mini skirt and black boots, this could look so sick. I need you guys to help me. Should I keep this? Should I donate it? And don't be selfish. Okay, this is like a little...
Hey, you guys, don't be selfish. You guys don't be selfish. You guys so selfish at home.
This is so good.
That's what we all think, for sure. Oh my God, amazing.
Boho sweater that I got last year. I got a size extra small because it's so oversized. You guys, this is $238 and the tag is still on. I bought it last summer and I never wore it, which means I never will. Hello, if you don't wear something for over a year, you're not gonna wear it. Free People sweater.
That's crazy. That's so crazy. Okay, I can't. So again, do we think she's rage baiting? Because it is abundantly clear her content sucks. Like, immensely sucks. Like, probably the most out of touch person. I don't follow influencers in the beauty space or fashion space much. There's one person I follow, Morgan something, Bullard maybe, who does like Amazon hauls and stuff. But it's like, because she's my size, she's a size 8 medium, and I'll look at her stuff and we kind of have the same body type, so I like her. But like, I don't foresee her doing this type of thing. So maybe this is par for the course. I don't know. Anyway, she does a lot of sponsored brand partnerships, ad, blah, blah,
You guys,
blah.
Korea's number.
You guys.
You know.
Okay.
So I was going through my lip liners yesterday on my stories and I got so many requests from you guys asking.
You guys, I have 17 bracelets on. Okay, sorry. Let's just find another. Okay, here's another one that pissed a lot of people off.
So I've decided that I want to start eating caviar in a much more casual way. I literally can't stand myself sometimes. But I did see that there is a trend going around where you try caviar on McDonald's chicken nuggets. I saw Avery do this and I'm like, I have to know. I have to know. I personally love
She had to know.
Caviar. I had it for the first time in like 2019, I think. And me and Jordan, we now do like caviar and champagne nights together. We like set the mood and light the candles. It's just like something that we do. It's one of our date nights and I love it. But the idea...
Shut up.
She's savage.
Shut up.
This is so profound.
I'm sorry. I feel like she hired a PR agency because she wasn't getting enough traction and they said, do you want to go bold? And she said yes. And they said, okay, we're going to put the most insufferable content for 2 months leading up to this viral video. Then you're going to say you don't understand why people don't like you. And then you're going to go mega viral. And even people who hate you will watch your stuff and will get you back into the conversation. Because there's no other way. You can't be this out of touch, right? Here's another one.
Hi, okay. I need your help. I did some online shopping and I bought 2 designer bags. Okay, but here's the problem. They are both leopard print. And I could not decide by looking at them on the internet which one I wanted, so I bought both. And you're gonna help me decide which one to keep, which one to return. I don't need more than 1 leopard bag.
Why don't you give it away? Everyone needs a purse.
Bag for the fall with what I already own. It's excessive. So you're gonna help me pick.
And this purse is too large for my very tiny frame also. And if I don't have leopard print, people will probably think that I'm just a mirage. So this is important for my safety to have bold prints so that people can see me because I'm so tiny.
Only one. Okay, I do not know which one to open up first. One is Chloe and one is by Saint Laurent. Okay, I'm gonna open up the Chloe one first.
Oh my God.
Okay, the moment of truth.
Oh, that's really cute. Shit. I want to take these off, but I'm not going to in case I return her. But they're basically just little gold charms. It does come with a strap, but I
Not a
personally would never wear a strap. I'm actually going to disconnect this right now.
Stop
This is
it.
what she looks like. Okay. Oh my God.
Oh my God, that was the craziest thing. She almost fell. Can you believe it? She's so crazy. Also, this is her bathroom. This is a tub I could only dream of. And she has a freaking pillow in there. Get some jets and some lights and have a freaking soak, girl. You need to relax.
I'm just busting my ass. I'm trying to give you like the full effect of what she would look like by my side.
We need to see what it would look like by your side. Okay. Anyways, you get the gist. That's her content now. Okay? She doesn't understand. I'm tempted to think she's an evil genius. I see a lot of comments saying no, she's just out of touch. You might be right. You might be right.
Hi. So I posted.
Okay, so this is her response.
Hi.
So this is her rolling her eyes going, I get it. I get it. She doesn't get it. Okay.
So I posted a TikTok yesterday, and in this TikTok, I was talking about just being a content creator for the last 14 years and how I've watched these apps just change and how I really feel like TikTok specifically like punishes you for not posting. And then like if you don't post a video for a week or two, they put you like in TikTok jails, like what I consider it, and they don't show your content to your audience. And the comment section has taken such a turn, and I'm listening. Like I've been laying here in bed for the last 30 minutes reading these comments, because when I first posted the video yesterday, the comment section kind of went a different direction. And at first I was like, wait, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not talking about like my content. I'm talking about the app. But now there's like, I think 2,000 comments. And I'm like, okay, my ears are open. I'm listening. I'm reading your comments. You guys are saying that like you're sick of the influencer era. You're sick of the shit. You're sick of the luxury.
Yeah.
And so,
yeah, but like, I don't care. That's who I am. That's what I am. So I will keep doing it and then complain about it also.
My question to you guys is like, what is it that you want to see? Like, I started this 14 years ago when I was literally on food stamps, broke as hell. I had no clue that you could make a dime doing social media. I genuinely started it for the love of it.
Okay, I think what content you should make is none, honestly, and you should take your money and silently, quietly enjoy it, because that is nicer than what you're doing for everybody, because you do deserve it. She worked really hard. She got lucky. She got in early. She'd made content, whatever. You have a giant property, but now it's time to leave us alone. Okay, that'd be my advice. That's the content you should do, is no content.
I just loved beauty. I loved talking beauty. I loved recommendations. I loved teaching beauty. I just loved the community with other women. Like, I worked at MAC Cosmetics at the time, and I freaking loved my job. I loved.
What it sounds like to me is you should go back to work for MAC Cosmetics, because you hate your job now. You're complaining about the views and blah, 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 blah. Go back to work at MAC. But she would never, because you can't just like be full of yourself all day there. You actually have to be of service to people, and they hate that.
It. I still have dreams that I work at MAC. Like, I loved it. I love just like talking about beauty products with other people. I love it. Anyways, with that being said, like, the only reason I'm still here is because of you guys, because of the community. If you're not enjoying what you're seeing, I 100% want to know. I want to shift gears. 100%.
No, she doesn't.
So my ears are open. I would love
They're not.
to hear what you guys want to see from me specifically. That's the only point in this for me. You know, like, I just want to have fun with you guys. And
she just wants to have fun with us, guys, by showing off her luxurious items and her expensive $100,000 dinners. That's so fun for her and us, guys.
That's it. So, like, please let me, it looks like I have a mullet right now. Let me and my mullet know what it is that you want to see from us, because that's all that really matters. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean, girl, for sure. I totally get everything you're saying. Ay. Okay, so I pulled a couple other, some other videos of people responding to her and some of their hot takes, because I don't know. I just feel like you gotta be a little bit more in touch with reality to make it in this world. And she did make it. That's the thing. You're too greedy. These people are too greedy. They're unable to let go. You've won the jackpot. Now leave the casino, okay? Because other people need to walk on the floor and get to the slot machine. All right? Does that make sense?
Dog, the way I would have been an owner of several Wingstops at least 10 years ago if I had Jaclyn Hill's money.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all would not find me on this app trying to make people watch me or be entertained by me. You guys wouldn't have seen me anymore. I wouldn't have been spotted in the last 7 years minimum if I had Jaclyn Hill's money. Now, here's the thing about Jaclyn Hill. She's not all the way wrong about what she's saying, especially when you consider that she did come to prominence on the internet before we really saw the stronghold of the algorithm as we know it today. I think we can feel like it's always been there. We didn't always have algorithms. Like, you could just see things organically. Like, it wasn't being force-fed based on all of these metrics that are running in the background. Like, so she could very well be telling the truth when she's like, oh, I feel like the algorithm suppresses things, or it's only pushing things out to certain people, because that's quite literally what the algorithm does. If anyone can speak to how those things worked then and now, and how there's, you know, something's fishy afoot, like, it would be Jaclyn. So I don't even think she's lying about it.
How is it fishy, though? That's just how it works. Like, there's no expectation that, like, she said, oh, we don't even own our followers. It's like, yeah, that's how it is. It's free choice. It's a market, you know? Love it or hate it, it is what it is. So you don't get someone to like your post one time and now they owe you something. Things change.
But also what I think more than that is that there has to be a plan to pivot out of this meaning like influencing as
Agreed.
we know it. I mean, I'm assuming she had that when she was doing all that stuff with like Becca Cosmetics. She's still on the internet trying to get y'all to rock with her. And
well, she used to have like a makeup business, but that's hard work. You got to hire people, you got to have safety standards, you got to do a lot more stuff, you got to brand. It's way more fun to go, here's my friends being fake, and then showing up. Probably you could write it all off because you made content from it.
Watch her unbox
Come here.
Gucci and YSL and whatever else. Not even in a shady way, but like that's low-key pathetic in the sense that you cannot, I think, make a living forever off of how likable you are to strangers online. I think that's a very touch and go, dicey way to make a living and make your money. First thing I would have done, maybe not first, all right? Second, third, fourth thing I would have done would have been like, hey, what can I invest some of this money in so that I never have to come on the internet again?
That's the thing I always wonder too. Welcome, Divine Truth Studies. This is something that I thought of with Rachel Hollis and Dave Hollis, because if you've made millions of dollars in the past, unless you're spending it completely, you should have invested some of that, some 20%, 50% in some cases if you have enough money to do it, and you have properties and you have all this stuff. There should be lifelong wealth at a certain point where I feel like the excuse of, well, this is my job, I have to show up and do it, no longer makes sense. Because if you're making millions and millions and millions, unless you spent it all, which in some cases I guess that's true, but even if you spent it all, you probably own the property. So anyways, who knows? But I think it's just an excuse for people who are narcissistic and can't fathom a world where people aren't looking up to them and taking their advice and commenting, I love you, girl, you give me inspiration. That's what they're addicted to. It's not about the money. I've said this many times. It's not about the money most of the time, because these people have a wealth that we cannot imagine. They have generational wealth, but they want the wealth and the adoration and support of their followings and their fans, and that's the harder thing to get, which I appreciate. It gives us some power, a little bit of power. Anyways, so that was just some hot takes. There's a lot of good ones on TikTok, but let's move on. That's Jaclyn Hill. We'll see. We'll monitor the situation and see if it's fake rage bait or if she's really delusional or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. I'm unconvinced, but I trust you guys, my true fans, who will never leave me no matter what. Right? Right? Anyways. Whoa, whoa, another person that is crazy. Oh man, speaking of people who go nuts over the years, have you heard of Tyra Banks? Have you seen Tyra Banks in a while? Because she is going a little cray-cray, and I do feel badly for her, kind of, because I feel like this tends to happen to people, to celebrities over the years, and it's a sad thing to witness, especially when the glory days are over, and it's kind of just like, okay. Again, let it go. Get off the internet maybe and live your life. But I think that's the thing. They're so addicted to the limelight and to the attention that no private life would be sufficient. To the point where she's embarrassing herself publicly. And she also owns an ice cream shop, okay, which is kind of cool. And she lives in Australia, which is kind of cool. But it's not enough. Okay, so let's pull the video. So this is a preview. Okay, this is a preview of what we're about to see. She's got a new identity, a new personality. Okay, so here she is on some sort of stage, sweating profusely, and doing some sort of comedy act. Okay, so here we go.
Up for years. And let me tell you what he did. We're about to get to the end of this. You know when Santa Claus tells you that he gonna come down your chimney and he wants you to leave some cookies and cream on that thing for him to eat? Do you know what he doing? Y'all, he ain't biting that cookie. He ain't sipping that cream. He taking a bowl from your cabinet, from your joinery, y'all call it, and he putting it on the thing. He putting a little bit of cookie. He putting a little bit of that milk, and he mixing it up. And he put it in your freezer. And he trying to make it taste like Santa's pies, and it tastes like Santa's shit.
Okay, did you catch any of that? Because I was lost. And she might just be having a fun night, hanging out at the club or whatever, and she just got a little wasted and decided to do this. But is that what's going on? She's always been a little weird. Let's be honest. When she had the Tyra show, she was weird. She was pretending she had rabies on episodes and asking crazy questions. So maybe she's always been this way and it's nothing to be concerned about. But here's another angle.
Cat magic. And I started saying, woo, they flying. Make it rain deal, make it rain deal. And he said, now she got magic with the deals. Hey, I'm back up dancer. And he got famous in your smiles and dreams.
So that's a little preview also. And she's explained what's going on. She's explained that this is a personality that comes out sometimes. Okay, but hold on. Here's another one.
Can I get a flip your hair even if it ain't there? Santa Claus got a big booty, oh yeah. Santa Claus got a big booty, oh yeah. Still can't help but love him. Santa served me one fat dish, I still wanna hug him. And my best friend took advantage of that. And there was an Arctic wall that rose up from the ground of that snow into the sky, and he pushed that with his Santa Claus magic and locked me up for hundreds of years. That I am a gay man trapped up in this body. Yes, I am an LBGT queen trapped up in this body, and I got a lot of body. Can I get a...
I don't think she's LGBTQ. I don't think so. I think she just says...
You see the Tyra teacher?
Something. Okay, so this is a
You see the Tyra teacher?
A response video, okay? Did you see that Tyra DJ'd at the Burgford the other night, okay?
At the Beresford the other night?
Oh, no, that wasn't Tyra. That was Santos Mize. I'm Tyra.
She's Santa Smiles, yellow hair, don't care, crazy, diva from the South Pole with a southern accent. Definitely not. You know what? I think she's actually going to be here at the Smiles and Dreams shop tonight. We have a party, this big party. She's going from Sydney to New York to bring my hot ice cream to New York. I can't believe it because she hates me. She hates that I've invented hot ice cream. But she's gonna do me a solid and she's gonna take it from Sydney to New York and she's doing a big party tonight. And it's like free ice cream and I think she said something like, I don't know, it's just crazy, but party tonight, 8 o'clock, here. She'll be here. I won't. By the way, anything she says about me is a lie. She's crazy. If you don't hear it from my mouth, it's not true.
You see the
Okay, so she's more normal there. But I'm missing the bit. I'm losing
I am so stressed.
the bit. Okay. So also, she invented a new category of dessert. And normally, okay, I am a little bit interested because she's got one that's like called fairy something and it's got white chocolate and sprinkles and I'm very into that. But she has an ice cream shop in Australia. It's called Smiles and Dream. And didn't she had I don't know if what was it, like a modeling company where she would have people come in and you could look in the mirror and they would help you become a model and take photos and stuff. I don't know what happened to that. That was the last thing I heard, but she's at least trying to expand out of the influencer space into making chocolate. But her new invention is hot ice cream. Now you think, is this hot chocolate? No. Is it a milkshake? No. What is it? It's hot ice cream. How does it work? I don't know exactly, but that's what she's up to. Here is Tyra says team hot. Santa Smize says team cool. Our social media manager says y'all need to come taste and decide.
Smize, you got to break it down because it's crazy right now. Your song is everywhere. Santa Claus got a big booty. Is hitting up all these like crazy charts all up on the internet.
It's just climbing those charts. Absolutely viral.
And people are saying that you're like the princess of holiday playlists or something. So who are you really? Well, Miss Banks, I'm Santa Smize, and I'm the queen of ice cream, arguably the queen of Christmas. But Mr. Santa Claus, my homie from back in the North Pole day, Santa Claus got a big booty, took all my shine. He hated my ice cream because he was jealous of it. He ho-ho-hoed around the world to all the beautiful boys and girls, but that shine was mine. And the ice cracked, and I'm out, about to claim what's mine. And that starts with you, Miss Banks. Wait, with me? Yeah, you out here.
You know, okay, I don't want this to be something that I get in trouble for, but you know who I think she would be a good partner for or with? Will Smith. I feel like they have the same energy where it's not quite working, but they're very invested in being social media viral and relatable and funny and all those things. And they see a lot of content, they consume a lot of content, but they can't quite pull it off themselves. They should get married. Okay. After the yellow hair, after the lights, just me taking a breath before I wash my face. She does look beautiful. My God. She's not aged at all. I'm sure it's all natural. She looks very much like Meghan Markle-like. As much as I can, make fun and poke holes into their personalities, gorgeous, gorgeous women, I will say. No notes in the looks.
I'm scared. I'm excited. I'm nervous. I'm going to be sharing something with you guys and taking you on a journey.
On a journey?
Like something I have never done before. It's unique. It's weird. It's different. I think I'm going crazy. It's something for the holidays. It's something for all families. It's something for so many different cultures around the world. Something I wrote. Something I'm gonna perform.
Santa's got a big booty? That's something for families across cultures? Okay.
But something that is for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
And
Santa's got a big booty. Oh, yeah.
she looks like this. And her name is not Tyra. That's all I'm gonna say.
She's okay. Okay, I'm confused. What's going on?
It was a disaster, and so many people sent me beautiful messages saying your freezer broke and all the ice cream is gone, but it's gonna be okay. This is a lesson of how to like fall down and get back up. And I just want to give love to my team right now because this is not easy, but they went right back into that kitchen, cleaned out all that melted mess, and got back to making ice cream for you guys.
Hot ice cream. How did it melt though?
I jump scare myself. Oh, damn, another parody. Oh, I think I'm going crazy.
Okay. I want her to explain the hot ice cream phenomenon.
Fairy Dough Diva ice cream. Everybody is loving this.
That's what I want.
I made it hot, as in hot cream, hot ice cream, liquid, warm, soothing, yummy, silky. And check out that Fairy Dough Diva cookie, house made. It is so buttery.
Yeah, this is what it is. I do want it. I just don't think it's a new invention.
Gonna lose your mind on it. Oh, Fairy Dough Diva cold, Fairy Dough Diva hot.
It looks like every time she tries to drink the hot ice cream, it's all over her face and outfit. Okay, well, I guess she's just, you know, kind of... Oh, look! What did I say? Tyra Banks, a guest star on season 4 of Bel-Air. Will Smith must be involved in that, I'm sure. Oh, look, they were in the show together. Maybe they'll reconnect. They'll rekindle. Ugh, I can feel it. I feel it for them.
Donuts. When I was a little girl, we would go to Winchell's Donuts. Winchell's had that yellow sign and that brown writing, because that was my jam. Speaking of jam, I was obsessed with jelly donuts, what we call in America. You call them jam donuts in Australia. And squeeze them and play with them and eat them. And my mama would be like, stop that, you're going to get it all over your school uniform. And I was like, I want to do a jam donut flavor for Smize and Dream. And the flavor is called It's Giving Jam Donut because the ice cream tastes just like this. It's giving jam donut.
Okay. I do appreciate that she has a job. I do appreciate that.
I know you love churros, and so do I. I combine them with cheesecake. You're welcome. 100% Australian.
I wonder why she decided to move to Australia. Oh, the best movie. The best movie ever. Life size. Shine bright, shine far. Don't be star. Don't be shy. Be a star. Live where you live, where you are. Be a star. So if you're in Australia, and you want to go check this out and see what's going on with Tyra Banks these days, if she's okay, check in welfare check, let me know. I feel like she's fine, but also
The different types of smiles. Happy smiles. Feel smiles. Sweet smiles.
I think she's just having fun, right? Is that kind of what we're deciding? She's okay. She's okay. No welfare checks needed. Okay, I'm just being mean. But there you go. If you're in Australia and you're looking for some hot ice cream, but it's not hot chocolate, let me know how it is. Let me know how it is. Be a star. Where you live, where you are. Be a star. Okay. We're done with you, Tyra. We're done with you. She's got a new song. Santa's got a big booty. It's a good song. Okay, this is a very short one. This is breaking news in my life. Because, like I said, when I go onto TikTok, it automatically feeds me Casey Anthony's TikTok. Because I went to it once, and apparently that's the one it's stuck on forever. So this is Casey Anthony, her official TikTok account. Apparently she also has a Substack. So here she is. This is from March, where she came out with an account showing that it's the true her. Hey, I'm here on TikTok. I'm scared. She's really nervous because she's got a lot to say and she's been hiding from the press, and now she's ready to use her voice. This is another person that, please go away. Please find a way besides stranger validation to live your life. Please. It is imperative that you learn this lesson, Casey Anthony and others like you. There's some people that just do not deserve a platform at all. George Zimmerman, same thing. He went away, thankfully, after some time, and I haven't heard about him, and that's the way it should be. Anyways, here is, I guess there's music to this.
Step into your power.
Okay, great. You can order coaching services from Casey Anthony or consulting services, okay? So I think we should also pull our money together and find out what Casey Anthony thinks I should eat. Just kidding. Okay, subscription plans. Okay, TikTok exclusive. Access to upcoming project announcements, including details on my memoir that's going to be published in 2026. Okay, please don't do that. This is giving OJ, I did it. All right. And if you do a memoir without admitting to the truth of the crime, which she sort of has in a bunch of different ways. I mean, even the court case, she essentially said she did it, or her lawyers said that for her. So what do we need to hear about your life? We've basically covered it all. I don't need to read a memoir from Casey Anthony. But if you want to subscribe to that, you can learn about it, I guess. Get the prequel, the pre-order set. Or you might want to consult her on what? Well, here you go. Weekly discussions on current events. Yeah, that's where I want to get my current events from. Casey Anthony. A current event discussion with Casey Anthony. And the concern for your rights and our legal system. Okay, with discussions about my 14+ year career as a researcher, consultant, and advocate for her own freedom. I'm assuming that's what she's decided. Like, that's what her skill has been, is trying to find her own defense, researching ways how she can get out of a murder charge. Which, hey, to be fair, successfully, she did it. So maybe someone out there really scumbaggy would like to learn from her. And she'll also have discussions about the importance of advocacy from non-influencers and a continued presence on social media and in the real world. What? I don't even know if that's a real sentence. Don't know about that. But this is the most important part. Nutrition coaching. This is where I want to learn what to eat. Is from acquitted murderers. That's who I really like to know what diet to follow. Online coaching exclusively in nutrition, NASM certified nutrition coach. Okay, I'm pretty sure my friend works for that company, so I'm going to have to send him a little, hey, do you advocate for this? And see what he has to say. Meal prep plans, private consultations, weekly meal prep videos, and lives. But you must complete an intake packet before commencing the coaching program. And I guess she's got a LLC, which is Case Research and Consulting Services, LLC. Doing business as CRC Services, all rights reserved. Okay. I'm curious to see if that's in Florida. What's it called? Case Research and Consulting? Let's look it up on. Because she was in Florida, obviously. Previously. Biz search. Let's look. Let's look. And it probably isn't in her name, I would guess. But maybe. She's crazy enough, right? Case Research Consulting. Oh, I see it. It is in Florida. Okay, here we go. So this is sunbiz.org. This is a way you can... Florida's pretty big about open records, surprisingly. So she's in West Palm Beach, or at least the mailing address is in West Palm Beach. It was filed in 2020, but now I guess it's still active. Changed in 2020 in March. So that makes sense. Oh, Casey Anthony. So she's got her name on it. Okay, so I was wrong. So she has no hiding here at all. Wow, she's got annual reports. Anything interesting? Anything juicy? I guess I'm assuming this is a P.O. box. Let's hope. Interesting. Let's look. Where is this from? And I will get to Robago. Oh, you told me. I read the comment the other day how to pronounce it, and I totally forgot. I'm sorry. Rob. I'm going to call you Rob. Robagator. Thank you. Robagator says, thank you for dropping the shiz and clearing. Of course. You're so welcome.
Big facts.
That's how I feel about this. And also?
This is gold, straight up.
And also?
You have to think instead of sitting around eating Skittles and watching Oprah reruns.
Silly, dumb, incapable. She looks scary.
This is for Casey Anthony.
Call the police. Call the psych ward.
Okay, I'm just going to look up her address to see if she's actually totally insane or what. Okay, this looks to be a business. This looks to be this probably is one of those, it's a post office. Okay, there you go. So it's a P.O. box. Good to know. Okay, so she's insane, but she's not totally out of her mind to put her home address on here.
I'm gonna smash your phone.
That's what people around her should do.
I'm gonna stomp you.
If you try to make a nutrition coaching business.
Don't you dare get married.
That too. Well, there you go. That's what Casey Anthony's up to. So if you're in the mood, this was posted 7 hours ago. So this is hot piping tea. Okay, this is just dropped. I'm sure people in her life are going to be telling her, get this shit off here. So this will probably disappear at some point. But she also talks about a lot of stuff here and there on this, at least throughout the last couple months, about, advocacy and standing up for people's rights and blah, blah, blah. She's an LGBTQ ally for some reason and a certified nutrition coach. Amazing. So that's what she's up to. We're just checking in with all of our criminals tonight. We got two more to go through.
This is just stupid.
Okay, Phnx Fest. This is the best one, I think, out of the options. So Phnx Fest did, in fact, happen.
Sitting in the airport, waiting for your flight, delayed flight.
Sorry, that's the next topic. Okay, so if you're familiar with Phnx Fest, if you haven't been around for the last couple streams, this is Billy McFarland's, who was famously the guy behind Fyre Fest, who got sent to prison for charges related to scamming and frauding. So he got out of prison and decided, I'm going to make another music fest, okay? And this one was in Utila Bay Islands, and it had French Montana and a bunch of other people I had never heard of. And to be fair, I barely have heard of French Montana. This is who that is. So there you go. That was the event. This is 2026 now they're promoting, but 2025 just happened. And if you were, okay, this is like a new account, I guess. I don't know. I'm so confused what's going on. So the next one in 2026 is in May at the same place. I guess because it happened semi-successfully, and I say that very lightly, they're on to the next one, okay? But was it actually successful? Let's find out. Billy, what do you got to say? Okay, so the last time we checked in, they were saying, okay, it's about to happen, it's going to happen, and everyone was holding their breath, very much wanting to see whether or not this was true or not.
The sun is just starting to rise over Utila, and with one day until Phnx, I'd like to give a heartfelt thank you to my friend Adam Weitzman. Adam saw me posting about the stage sponsorship, and yesterday he decided to take it. Adam sent over some pretty wild artwork, so I'd just like to thank you, Adam. Thank you for believing in redemption and for giving me a chance, and thank you to everybody watching. We are one day away. We are doing everything we can to help the Phnx rise.
To help the Phnx rise? The music festival that you started? These people make it seem like they're curing cancer or something. Anyways, okay, so this is 4 days ago. Here we go. Ah! That was a demon. They don't want us to know the truth. Oops.
Phnx is going live in exactly 30 minutes. I can't show you everything. We will see you here soon. Tune into the live stream.
Okay, so he's getting into the back of a truck.
The event is about to start. I want to give you guys a quick tour. Got a little fruit stand. Here we have the
little fruit stand. Okay, so if you want to go to the music festival and get fruit. Okay, they got bar menu, premium cocktails, 2 tickets, sparkling something, 2 tickets, cervezas, 2 tickets, water, 1 ticket, juice and soda, 1 ticket. Woo! Extensive. Amazing.
Bar back there.
Not very many people. Not very many people.
The stage. The camera op.
Okay, there is some equipment. This is about the level of my gear. As a videographer. Not so great one, if I'm being honest. So we're in the same boat. We're about the same.
The live stream team. It's all about to go down.
Someone says, don't let these haters get to you, Billy. Congrats on all the hard work. The 4 people in attendance are going to have the fruit salad of their lives. A fruit stand. That really was fruit.
Event is about to
Okay, I want to see it. Fruit
start.
Menu. Okay.
I want to give you guys a quick tour.
Fruit platter, 1 ticket. Freshly opened coconuts, 2 tickets. Okay, I see 1 ad. I think that's the Hyami logo. I want to see what the posters look like.
Here we have the
girl smoking
bar.
a cigarette. Men.
Back there.
Okay, John McAfee didn't kill himself. Okay, so he did make some sales. He did make some $2,500 flag sales. Okay, that's the guy who made McAfee software antivirus, and he allegedly killed his neighbor in a dispute over dogs or something. And weird story, but kind of like tying it to my own life. He was the co-owner of a bar on campus at UCF in Orlando, where I went to college. And I forget what it was called, but it was near the arena. And it's no longer there, obviously, but he was like an owner of that randomly. So that was my connection. Okay. And I can't read the other one. Tinkerbell. And then Towel Club. I'm trying to give the shout outs where shout outs are due because he promised mass publicity.
The stage.
Micro something. And I don't know. Okay. Well, the crowd is wild. Let's just say that. It looks amazing. The fruit stand looks cray-cray. Okay. Then we jump ahead in time. On his page. We're going to look at the other people's pages because I think that's more of an accurate view. So here we go. Kind of giving birthday party. Okay, so it looks to be about 100 people. Someone says, great to see dozens of people having an okay time. That's accurate. That is accurate. This guy, he's got his life vest on in case this thing goes in the ocean. This guy could not be closer to the stage, the blonde guy. He's about to be like on the stage. And you can see that it doesn't go very far back. There's got to be 100 people here. It's pretty chill. Look at this guy. What does he get? The VIP standing room, or is he 7 feet tall? What's going on? It'd be making me very uncomfortable to perform that close to this man. Personally. I bet or what's his name? Ja Rule? No. What's the one that was involved? Not Jada Kiss. What was his name? Ja Rule. It is. Okay. I'm thinking Jay-Z. I'm getting them confused. Ja Rule wishes this was him. The caption says, we set out to bring 400 people and a dozen artists to a private island in the Utila Bay Islands, and the experience exceeded every expectation. Phnx 2025 was a milestone moment for us. Our deepest thanks to the people of Utila, Diamond Cay, and Honduras for welcoming us. Mayor Alex E. Banks to our lead sponsor, Hyami and Hyami Films, Heath Miller, and Coral View Utila, Think Global Media, the incredible artists who brought insane energy, and team that made this vision real. This is only the beginning. A major announcement coming soon. Okay, the major announcement is that they are doing the same thing in May. Here you go.
I have a confession. Phnx 2025 went exactly as planned.
Sure.
It didn't need to be said, but every person here all knew that we were part of a special moment. We all lived that moment and the entire weekend to its fullest. I speak for every artist, attendee, and team member who was here. We are all going home with new relationships, new memories, and stories that will be told for years. This is what Phnx is all about, and this is what I am the best in the world at creating.
Chaos. Memes.
You guys know me. I stop at nothing, and I always try to push to go bigger.
Yeah, but if you can't pull it off, then it's not really that big of an achievement, but okay.
We're running it back, and Phnx 2026 is taking place on Utila and the Utila Bay Islands, May 22nd through May 25th. I can't wait to see you all here and to give you the best weekends of your entire life.
Multiple weekends? Yikes. Okay, so that's his perspective. Okay. But let's look at the attendees, shall we? Let me open my folder as well, because I took some from the interwebs already. Okay, let's see. No. Hold on, sorry. Will I be able to move this over to my screen? Yeah. Okay. So this is the guy who paid for the live stream, and apparently, according to some of the comments, the live stream only worked on day 1. Day 2, they're like, forget it. People paid for it, but whatever. Allegedly. Okay, here's his viewing. Okay, so a pretty low effort website. Looks like some text and then a chat. Billy says, I'm sorry guys, but that could be a troll person. Okay, so it looks again very quiet on this concert.
Drop top, fuck y'all.
I wish the guy in the house turned off his TV though.
Calm down. Hey man, I'm sorry, technical difficulties, but we gonna keep partying. We gotta party through it. It's just like when you having a hard time, you gotta party through that shit.
Is this Bobby Shmurda? I love Bobby Shmurda. Bobby Shmurda is my favorite rapper.
What I'm saying?
You did.
The power keeps going out. Stage lights, microphones, all of it.
That's his song? Okay, I'm into it. She dancing like a stripper. Hey, Phnx, I'm going. I didn't know he sang that song. They need to tell us what songs these people sing, because somebody can get her. She dancing like a stripper. That would have got. I didn't know that was Bobby Shmurda. That would have got me. Okay, but look, there's no one on the stage left. stage right, whatever. You know what I'm saying? There's no one there. So that front shot made it look semi-okay, and now you see the truth. It will set you free.
She's dancing like a stripper. What you say, Twitter? Somebody come get her. She's dancing like a stripper.
Hey! Worth it.
Best $7 I've ever spent.
I would have spent $140,000 to fly private and hear that and have a fruit plate.
Hands down. You think French Montana is gonna make it? You think he's gonna be on the stage? My money is on no.
He was. So this guy was wrong. He's an armchair quarterback. But I think that was probably a good bet, but he was incorrect. He did make it. So, hey. He did the impossible. Okay, here's a person who was doing like a report.
Obviously. Shout out Billy, shout out Mike, shout out all those guys. And then maybe, most importantly, Miami. That's one of our sponsors. Thank you guys.
What's going on with his hair? Did he just get a perm like this morning? What's going on?
Out of Florida, I got to meet the CEO, I got to meet the owner, everything last night. Great guys. So thank you to all you people. Now, it's time. 2025 Phnx Festival.
He said Phoenix.
Penis.
French Montana. We got Slim Jimmy. We got Bobby Shmurda.
Bobby
So we
Shmurda.
got Shmoney dances. We got Shmurda remixes. Everything you could imagine here at Phnx Festival 2025. We are on Diamond Key. Diamond Key. Let me correct myself. We are on Diamond Key.
Bro. Where are you?
In Utila, in Honduras.
I do not know where you're at.
Look that up. You can see where we are.
Look it up. We're there, I think. I don't know where I am, but you should be able to Google it, I think. I'm in danger.
Oh, that was a disaster.
There was more DJs at Brian Johnson's home while he took magic mushrooms than were at this event. Okay, here was the opening act. This is a person I've never heard of. Hey!
I feel so real.
Hey! I feel like I'm there. And anyone can just become a singer these days, I guess. I got that outfit. I got those glasses. Sign me up. I'm an artist, baby. So real. No one's in the audience. Where'd you come from? It's about to rain also, man.
You wanted a chance to enter this game. So sorry to tell you, you're not gonna win. So get on your knees. I won't let you in.
Hey, there'll be no allegations that she was lip syncing. At least.
Game over, start over. You're not gonna win.
You're not gonna win.
So pack your things, goodbye.
Sing it, girl.
I'll shut that door tonight.
Tonight.
I won't let you in no more. I won't let you.
Okay. She won't let you in more. She promises you she won't. Okay, here's a recap video. It says, he did it. Firefest Billy McFarland actually put on a music festival. How successful it was depends on your definition of the word. That's saying something.
I got this old figure.
They know they talk that stick, and nigga, we be wildin', he's some hot nigga. Talk on the kids, busy.
Okay, I need to know the identity of this man. Is he just a super tall giant, or did he have some sort of special ticket where he got to stand 12 feet above everybody? I need to know. Because if he's just that tall, he's about to get married.
Big facts. No big deal.
I'm only 8 feet tall.
No big deal.
I'm 8 feet 7.
This is actually legit.
How did it go? And what did you tell me?
It went great. Phoenix is rising.
That is not what he said. He said it went fine. And I need to tell him to stop being humble, man. Because this thing was lit.
At least he's being aware. It went fine. Yeah, that's how I would describe it too. It went fine.
The most popular guy on the island right now. Who was your favorite performance?
Dude, they all went ham. You know, it started with Slim, over-delivered. Bobby, over-delivered. Fresh Montana, over-delivered. It was like back to back to back.
Oh no! They got effigies going? Wow. Political.
And listen, is my sound off a little bit, or they not understanding what I'm saying? I need everybody in this shit outside to come a little bit closer to the stage, please. Come a little bit closer outside. We will have a good time. DJ Books.
That's when you know it's a good party, when you have to beg people to come closer. Come closer, please, you guys. Please come closer. Please.
Really fucking this shit up, man.
Yo, Bobby, what's up, nigga? How you feeling today, nigga?
I feel like, huh? Tell me what is good for. Absolutely. Phoenix Festival 2020.
This guy's trying his hardest. He is putting the effort in. He found out where he is, and now he's going all in.
I can't take it to the...
Boo. Oh, God. At least it didn't catch on fire, and everyone survived.
I'm not here with you. You don't have to be embarrassed.
Oh no! We got a prosthetic leg rave. Oh my God. Okay, I kind of love it. Is it wrong of me to kind of like think that this is the best festivals to go to? The best events to go to are the ones where you got prosthetic legs being lifted up on the stage. There's no rules. There's 8 feet men in the front of the crowd. I mean, yes, you can go to Taylor Swift. Yes, you can spend $2,000 on a ticket. You can see your favorite performer. But this is real art. Performance art. You can't get this anywhere else. You got to fly to an island and take a jet ski. I mean, that is a story you'll tell your kids. Oh no. What is happening? What is going on? He's defacing his leg.
Makes me, what lets me breathe. Phoenix.
Yes, girl.
¿Cómo está la cosa? What's happening? Isn't this amazing?
Yeah. They look like they just crashed this and came across it on accident. They were going to the Hilton and they were like, what's that over there? Something's on fire. And they're like, let's go check it out. And they're like, please, please, come over here. Dance for the cameras, girls, ladies.
Closer, closer, give it up.
Well, it looks like they had bathrooms not on a barge, so that's good. And they had more than 6, so success.
You got me feeling hella good, so let's just keep on dancing.
That's not her song. There's a peacock.
You hold me like you should.
Are you gonna catch it?
Keep on. You got me feeling hella good.
Let the peacock go.
So let's just keep on.
Was he gonna hunt it? What was happening?
This party is pretty good.
It's a child. What is the child doing there?
He's experienced. Hey, he's underage. He's 12. He's here, so he's having a fucking blast.
He's 12. Get him a shot immediately.
Come here, Slim. Hey, Slim. Slim, where you at, Slim? Slim, you can't be here, so you gotta make your feel. Yeah, we got
got the fireworks for y'all. We got the fireworks for y'all.
Like, please turn around. Please stop looking at us. We have $4 worth of fireworks going off. I was in the summer. I was at my friend's house, and she lives like by the waterfront. And during it was a wedding. They had the best firework display I've ever seen in my life. It was probably hundreds of thousands of dollars for this fire. It was like, it went on for like 20 minutes. It was beautiful. And they had like champagne ones and like hearts. And we found out later that it was a wedding. Crazy. It didn't look like this. So there you go. That was a great recap. Shout out to Phnx Fest updates. That was good. That was the best recap we could have seen. Okay, this person also got the live stream.
Investigative celebrity journalist here. I downloaded the Phnx live stream because I could expense it because it is literally what I do for work. And here we can see Billy. I watched this for about 10 minutes. It was really hard to see whether there were, mostly locals or if people flew in or how many people here were workers. I could gather maybe about 100 people that I saw so far. It's pretty sparse. Looks like just friends getting together, and I'll check in on this later. Investigative celebrity journalist.
Good investigation. You nailed it, girl. You nailed it. Okay, one more video, and then we'll wrap it up for the last.
I'm getting emotional right now.
Oh my gosh. Kiernan, 415. Thank you so much.
Great comment. That's really cute. I love that.
You? This is my advice for you, Kiernan.
Be elite.
And also,
I want to go to Denny's with you. Emotional right now.
And also, this is you. This is how you should feel.
The best, goodest, good girl you ever met in your life.
That's you. Thank you so much.
I'm getting emotional right now.
And finally, I'll say this. Are you the best person in the world?
Yes.
Are you the worst person in the world, though?
I'm getting emotional.
No.
Thank you. Happy holidays to you as well. Yay! Okay, last one. A Firefest. I mean, Phnx Fest. I mean, Firefest 2. I mean, Phnx Fest 1. I mean, you get it.
Feeling so far. People are rolling in, artists are rolling in. Here, let's show the people the view real quick.
This guy got set up for failure.
I don't know where most of you guys live, but I'm willing to bet it doesn't look like this. So, wherever you are in the cold.
I mean, Miami definitely does look exactly like that.
I know it's December. Most places it's snowing. Not here. It's hot. It's hot, as you can tell. They got me a towel at least, but things are rolling. Cameras are rolling. We're firing at all cylinders. I should probably step to the left, get in the shade a little bit. Things are heating up, though. French Montana's on the way.
Demon! Demonic energy.
That is so crazy. It's like a Dementor energy.
And I keep getting word in my special little earpiece right here that we have a special guest coming. And I'm not even allowed to know who it is, so.
You don't even know where you are. How could you know what guest is coming? Thank you so much, Angela Arnold. Thank you so much, as always. Angela Arnold says, more people on this stream than at Billy's Fest. True. That is true, my friend. That is true. More people on this stream than at Phnx Fest. It's a dream.
They are the victims of cancel culture.
That's why more people didn't show up, because they were the victims of cancel culture, I think. Thank you, Angela Arnold. Okay.
You're going to get my genuine reaction when Michael Jackson comes. I don't know.
Throwback. Okay. That man was confused. But he tried his best. He really did. He tried his best. Okay, one more. This is a guy who allegedly went to Fire Festival and then also Phnx Festival, so he deserves to get his money taken from him. If you are looking for a scamming potential mark, this guy might be the one to go to.
So I'm a fire survivor.
Fire survivor?
Fire survivor. I
Fire
went to the
festival.
First fire festival.
Wow.
I lived in New York City. I got Lyme disease. I moved to Puerto Rico. Then I moved to South Florida.
What'd you do at Fire Festival?
I partied hard as hell.
What else?
I'm not going to tell you. You can go on social media.
Gotcha.
But it paid for the trip. Fast forward to now.
Why are we doing aggressive panning on his legs while he's got them crossed in a very odd position? What's going on?
Fast forward to Phnx 2025.
We're doing Phnx. It's really happening. I'm proud of everybody that's been a part of this.
Are you working for them now? What's going on?
What's your part?
My part, I'm the designer. It's actually all my fault.
Really?
Kind of.
Phnx 2025, it's Zach.
25.
Okay. He seems unwell. Okay. Well, here he is again. This guy definitely came in from out of town. He's got my vote for the next election.
25. Jesus!
My name is Tyler Durden. I'm not real.
Oh, wait, well. Phnx!
These people, very stable. Stable geniuses, some may say.
Whatever.
Are you friggin' bonker pants?
Yeah. You could say that. You could say that. Yes, Marie Forleo. You could say they're bonker pants. Wow.
It reminds me of something from the war.
Bobby Schmordo. Okay, the last one. Airports are now ruined. They're ruined, some may say. Why? Because RFK is infiltrated, okay? So, I don't know. I haven't really been following it a whole lot, to be honest, but I did see that the guy that does transportation, okay?
My daughter...
You may have seen recently, he did this interview where he's like, you know what needs to be done at the airport? Passengers need to wear professional clothing again. And we need to bring class back to airports. And it's like, do you think that's the biggest issue right now? That's the thing that we're going to talk about? That is the stupidest thing in the world. And then they followed that up by going, yeah, also we need pull-up bars at the airport. And, you know, let's start from the beginning. Okay. What is this guy's name? Airports dress up. Video. Dress to impress, okay? This is the clip everyone's talking about. This was on Fox Business, my favorite news program. Sean Duffy says people dressing up would improve air travel. People dress up like they're going to bed when they fly. Dress up. Okay. Stupid, weird thing to get obsessed with. Also, apparently he has 9 children. Do you think he's dressing his 9 children in Sunday's best to get on a flight? Doubtful. And if his kids are dressed to the nines on a flight, his wife's doing it. Guaranteed. Okay. Here we go.
People dress up like they're going to bed when they fly. You know, I see people getting on airplanes and they're having a hard time taking their luggage and getting in the oversized or the above bin. Help people out. Be nice. Be courteous. And so we want to push people as we come into a really busy travel season. Help people out. Be in a good mood. Dress up. Bring civility back to travel.
Dress up. Okay. I do agree with him that I think there is a issue or less caring about people because we're so self-absorbed and in our phones 24 hours a day in these public spaces that I do agree. I think generally, as a general rule, we should all be more considerate of each other. I was on the subway the other day and like there was people sitting, but there was a lot of young people sitting and a lot of older people not sitting and holding onto the bar. And I'm like, you know, get up. Like, you're a young kid. You're a teenager. You're in your 20s. You're a man. Like, I know I'm, okay, gender, sexist, whatever. But stand up for the old lady so she can sit down. I always think stuff like that. Or hold the door open for people. Like, I really try to do that. And I find over the years it's gotten less and less and less and less common for those, you know, things to happen. So I'm no saint, you know. But also, if someone was struggling with their luggage on an airplane, I would want to help them. I would want to go and assist, you know? And a lot of people I feel like don't anymore. They just, and it might be a thing of like, I don't want to get involved in anyone's shit, anyone's business, but I do agree with that. But everything, dressing up, then you lost me. I'm like, well, the whole point is like bring civility back to life. Yes. To public spaces. Yes. By dressing up. No, I don't think that's the key. You're missing the point, dude.
And I think everyone's experience is going to be that much better. People.
Okay. So this is where it started. Right. And then they had this big press conference with guess who? Paul Salidino. And I don't know if we've talked about him at length on this channel, but we've definitely talked about him a little bit. He is notorious for his meat eating, going out and not putting sunscreen on, hot takes. He hates seed oils. He goes into every restaurant to berate the, you know, employees, the cashiers, about seed oils being dangerous. But he also is famous for doing these airport hacks, which, you know, he claims to be real. I don't think they're real at all. And to me, looking at him, I always look at his skin and his tone. There's something wrong with it. Like, he looks tan, but it almost looks unhealthy. Like he's not getting the right amount of vitamins or something in his skin. There's something going on. Every time I see him, I'm like, he looks off. But anyways, maybe I'm being too judgmental. So here's a very famous viral clip of him that went crazy like a while back, just to give you an idea.
Know about this amazing hack? You can bring coconuts on the airplane. So I don't like to drink water in airports.
Why?
Can't get water through security, but you can bring coconut water on the airplane in a coconut. Coconut water is a great source of magnesium, manganese, all kinds of good stuff. So I have about 10 coconuts in there that I'm gonna have to drink on this plane. And I've got meat. So I got some burgers, heart burgers, regular burgers that I'm bringing on the plane. So that's how I travel. In case you
Cool. How are you going to open that coconut? You're going to be on the plane cracking your coconut on your little table to have your, you know, crackers on. Your Biscoff cookies, which he looks down upon. I think this is fake, honestly. I think he wanted to record this and make him look cool and have a viral moment, but I don't believe that he actually does that. And also, you can bring an empty water bottle through security and fill up your water bottle with water. Or you could buy water. So, I don't know. Anyways, here's another one. Airport.
I'm in the airport in Houston, Texas, and if you have any wonder why 70% of Americans are obese and overweight, diabetes rates are climbing, autoimmunity is skyrocketing, look around. Look what kind of food we've got available here. Seed oils.
I can't see anything. So what do you mean
seed oils? Autoimmunity is skyrocketing.
Also, okay.
Look around. Look what kind of food we've got available.
It looks like a sandwich shop.
Here. Seed oils.
Blaze Pizza, which is not horrible for you in comparison to other pizza places, honestly.
Seed oils.
I can't. Where are you? Jack in the Box? Okay, fine. You might have gotten there.
Seed oils. Sugar.
Starbucks. Sugar.
Seed oils.
Breakfast place.
So sugar, more seed oils over there. Everywhere around me in this airport are mitochondrial toxins, are things that worsen your ability to make energy out of the food you eat, that make you...
He looks ill, right? Something in his eyes. He's got a sickness to him.
Metabolically unwell. Unless you bring your food, I had to bring my food with me everywhere I go. I got meat.
Oh, the Erewhon bag. His Erewhon. He's got an Erewhon bag. Erewhon's safe, guys. If it's expensive and it's a luxury grocery store, it's safe.
Eat squash, no seed oils, no processed sugar, you're gonna get sick. You're gonna be unwell. Convenience is the enemy, guys. You gotta prepare or you're just eating poison. I'm in the airport.
That's simple, guys. You gotta eat squash from an Erewhon bag or else you're gonna be sick. Okay, so anyway, so it was shocking to me that this man is now on the news, part of RFK's, for some, I don't know, I guess because it's food health related. Now we're doing airport healthy food options. So we got Farmer's Fridge. Ooh, yippee. Okay, one vending machine's going to go in the airport now, thanks to taxpayer money. Amazing. I'm sure they got stocks in this company that they're going to force upon us. I thought it was free market, baby. Free market all day. Let the market decide. Apparently, we don't care about that anymore. Okay, moving on. And now Paul Salidino, who was a doctor, but I do not believe he's a doctor at all anymore, that he's given up his title because now he's living in an alternate universe. They're still calling him a doctor, so I'm not 100% sure on his credentials, but I'm almost positive he used to or almost went through school and then never finished or something along those lines. He's going to explain what airports need in order to be better, okay? So we got make travel family friendly again. They need to workshop this. Get Trump involved. One thing he's good at is coming up with stupid nicknames and stupid phrases for stuff. Make travel family friendly again. Too many words, too wordy. I hate it. And family friendly should be on the same line because it makes it seem like make travel friendly again. Huh? Oh, family friendly. Why do I need healthy options to be a family? Anyways, we're going to find out. Here we go.
Out a video.
This is the solution.
From Dr. Paul Salidino, where he was complaining about there was no pull-up bars in airports, which prompted me to call Secretary Kennedy to give me Paul's number to start the conversation. But
so Paul was upset that there's no pull-up bars in airports. Okay, first of all, I've tried to do a pull-up for the entirety of my life. I can't do one. So this is a man's activity, okay? That's what this is. I don't think any women are going to, maybe a couple, might want to do one pull-up to show on TikTok or something. I don't think as a practice, this is going to change people's lives to be healthier, to put a pull-up bar at the gates, but okay.
he has been a leader in thinking about what do we have for food choices, but also movement choices in airports. And so I'm grateful that he's here today with us, Paul Salidino.
Thank you, Secretary Duffy. It's good to be here with you both. When you think about it, airports
He's short, and I feel like he's taking it out on us.
are one of the most sedentary places that we are as Americans. The traveling experience in general is probably the single most sedentary thing that we do between...
I can't disagree more. I feel like I'm at an airport, I'm walking for miles and miles and miles to the terminal, to the gate, to the security, to the restaurant, to this, to the bathroom. I'm walking and walking and walking forever, and I got backpacks on. I feel like I'm, in a rucksack race. I feel like I'm David Goggins, for gosh sakes. I disagree with him wholeheartedly.
Sitting in an Uber to the airport, sitting in the airport, waiting for your flight, delayed flight, sitting on a flight for 3 or 4 hours, getting to your destination, sitting in another Uber. It's a very sedentary thing to travel, and as Secretary Kennedy says, 3 million Americans every day are, traveling and doing this and engaging in sedentary activity.
It looks like RFK's batteries just ran out. He is not a part of this room right now. He is just a little bit checked out. Okay.
Activities or lack of activities. What we know very clearly is that when we are sedentary, this is bad for us.
Speaking of sedentary, look to your left.
As humans, even one single hour of sitting in inactivity can create vascular dysfunction within our bodies. 2 to 3 hours of sitting, not moving at all, can increase inflammatory markers in the human body. We know that less than half of all Americans get a recommended amount of activity, and that 70+% of Americans are obese and overweight. Between being overweight, metabolic dysfunction, and the level to which we are sedentary and inactive as Americans, these are directly linked to the things that kill us most as Americans, to cardiovascular disease, to diabetes.
And again, why is the airport the place we're deciding to make this change? Put a pull-up bar in every school in America. Make healthy meals for kids available and affordable to every child in this country. How about that? Like, that is obviously a way more ambitious plan than putting a pull-up bar at Dulles Airport. But that would actually do what they're claiming they want to do. This doesn't even make sense to what they're saying. Like, oh yeah, there needs to be more walking. There needs to be more, standing up. Okay, so we're going to put a pull-up bar? It doesn't even make sense.
Obesity, and yet a lot of this could be made better. As someone that travels a lot for my own work, I know this firsthand. I'm in airports traveling to do podcasts or make videos to share.
What the fuck? Oh, I'm traveling all the time to do podcasts and to make videos. Oh my God.
You're not freaking fine.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
Information with people across the country, and it's hard for me to be the weird guy in the corner doing air squats or doing a handstand. It's not really encouraged in airports to do that kind of stuff. So I love Secretary Duffy's intention to make airports more understanding, but I also am super excited about the possibility of getting mini gyms, little airport workout spaces for humans. We know, according to a 2025 study, that over $190 billion of healthcare spend is directly attributable to inactivity in Americans. That's a staggering number.
So putting a gym, first of all, an air squat and a handstand can be done with no gym. So the government now is going to come into airports and force people not to be judgmental of people who want to do air squats and handstands. First of all, a handstand's a choice, okay? The air squats, whatever. Do whatever you want to do. And I don't think anyone gives a shit, honestly. As long as you're not stepping on them or, you know, stealing their luggage, no one cares what you do. People are sprawled. That's the one great thing about airports. You can be sleeping on the floor and nobody cares. Everyone just goes, I'm in the world. I got stuff to do. I don't care. But again, there's going to be a mini gym so I can do air squats. Okay. Hate my boy. Hate my boily 545. Thank you so much. Okay, I'm gonna try one more time. Hate my boily 545. Okay, I tried. I don't think I succeeded. Apologies. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate you. What we need in airport is a line of gym bros waiting in front of a pull-up bar. Yeah, that's what we need. That's what we need for sure.
I don't regret anything.
Time for me, you, and all the nations
to
get us some elevation. Whew.
I'm gonna make a lot of money one day.
That's what Paul Salidino's thinking, because he's gonna be like, I actually created a custom seed oil free pull-up bar that just is gonna happen to be a part of this program that's gonna be enforced and forced down our throats. Maybe you have to do a pull-up before you're allowed on the plane. I support that for sure. Like, to get into the plane, you have to swing parkour style from the little, you know, drivable walkway into the plane. They actually put 6 feet of distance between it. And if you can't make it, you can't fly. I think we need to be creative here.
You are privileged AF.
That's for you. That's for me, actually. Hate my bully 545. Thank you. I really, really appreciate it. One more.
I was a waitress at Denny's.
Just in case you didn't know. Okay.
What if we could create small spaces for humans in airports, for Americans in airports, to get mini workouts? You don't have to get super sweaty, but what if we could put pull-up bars and dip bars and parallettes for push-ups or for L-sits? If we could put boxes for step-ups, maybe put some treadmills for people who want to walk near their gate. We can put some bars for stretching. We can put yoga mats. And
I gotta say, this is the fucking dumbest idea I've ever heard. Like, you can do all these. How about instead of treadmills, you could just walk? How about that? You just walk back and forth. What do we need all this equipment for? That's, again, government funded? What's going on? Why do we need this? No, pay to train some more traffic controllers. How about take this money and do something actually useful with it, dumbass?
Maybe some rolling pins for people to move their muscles.
Some rolling pins? What are you talking about?
Anything to get people moving, maybe some exercise bikes. These would be a massive step in the right direction, and it's such a huge thing that we could do for Americans. Whenever I talk to people about this, they're super excited. Anyone I've talked to about the idea has just been, they smile, they get excited. Oh, a mini gym in an airport? That's great. I would use that for sure.
No, they wouldn't. No one's going to the airport to use the gym. Nobody.
If we could pair this with healthier food options, unprocessed foods, unprocessed meat, unprocessed plant foods, we could really help all of these millions of Americans every day that are traveling. So I want to commend Secretary Duffy and Secretary Kennedy for spearheading this effort. I mean, $1 billion of grants to help airports improve the quality of health for travelers every day, including mini gyms for all of us to move. This is incredible. We've got a pull-up bar set up behind us here, so I'm definitely going to get some pull-ups in with Secretary Duffy and Secretary Kennedy after this. But that's what that's there to signify.
Kennedy looks like he just got his ice cream taken away by his mom, and he's really upset about it. And he can't tell anybody because he was told to be quiet, or you won't get any ice cream when you get home either. Now he has to do pull-ups. He's pissed.
Hi guys, the beginning of movement spaces for humans in airports hopefully will start with DCA and Dulles, but I'm excited to be a part of this. I'm grateful to be a part of this.
Yeah, why are you here?
Humans.
I'm humbled that a piece of content that I did could have been seen by Secretary Duffy, and that we could be a part of bringing this actual valuable resource to Americans throughout the country now. So I'm super grateful to be a part of implementing this.
They would say, should we pay for parks and communities? Hell no. No parks. No, we need to put up condos, babes. No. In the airport, treadmills. That's what we need. Treadmills in the airport, no parks. No pothole filling. We don't have the budget. We can't do it. Bootstrap yourself, babes. But we do need Farmer's Fridge. That costs $15 for a tuna salad. We do need that for sure.
Amplifying this message. And again, I want to commend Secretary Duffy and Secretary Kennedy for spearheading this effort. I think this is amazing. Modern life is not set up for us to be healthy as humans, but let's keep making small steps.
As humans?
Humans.
Yeah, he said humans about 47 times, and Americans. Human Americans. We need treadmills and pull-up bars.
In that direction so that we can all become healthier, and then that directly leads to us being happier, more gracious, and more caring with everyone around us. So
yeah. More gracious. What? Yeah. We'll become more gracious the more treadmills we have in the airports. What are you talking about?
I'm super excited to be a part of this effort. Thank you both for this opportunity.
Just wrap it up, dude. He didn't prepare enough. He didn't prepare enough material. He was. Thank you to the humans, and also Duffy, and also RFK, my best friends. Okay. So after they had this speech, then they showed off the world famous pull-up bar. Oh man. Family friend again. How no children in the world except the Russian, 1979 gymnastics team can use a pull-up bar. Okay, if you wanted to make it family friendly, what the hell are we doing with a pull-up bar? If anything, it should be like a babysitting for kids thing. Put your kids over here and let them have free daycare at the airport and everywhere else, and lower the cost of childcare, and then give yourself an opportunity to go to the gym on your own. How about that? No, pull-up bar at the airport. Okay. Some guy 0000001. I'm sorry again for earlier. I'm sorry, I misunderstood what you were saying.
I'm sorry you're upset.
Okay. They said, why the fuck is he repeating humans in airports? Because you could be confused with the mosquitoes, the snakes on a plane. I don't know.
But also,
I took a pill in Ibiza. No, I didn't take any pills.
As you laugh while you're getting ready for bed, instead of praying to God, you're praying, I'm dead.
I am not problematic.
Pinchos.
I speak Spanish pretty well. Pinchos.
That's for you, some guy. 0000001. Okay, here it goes. Here's the moment of truth. Will they be allowed in the plane? Let's find out.
Yes, sir.
Not even going on the chin.
Wait. 4.
He's not even doing it for real.
6.
I mean, that's more than I could ever do in my life, but you got to put your chin over the bar. And also, the whole thing, and we're going to watch one more interview of them talking and, jerking each other off on this amazing idea. But they're like, oh no, you won't get sweaty. because you have to wear these. This is the new government ordained outfits of choice that we have to attend to be more graceful on airplanes. So that he's sweating his pits off right now. And you want to sit on an airplane for 4 hours plus with your pits smelling like ass because you did a couple pull-ups? I don't think so. But this is the America that they want. Family friendly, smelly, disgusting.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
14. He's coming right now as he counts down for his boy.
14, 15. Oh, man.
He's coming for you, Paul.
He's coming for me. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
He hates his life.
Yes, sir.
He absolutely hates his life. He hasn't spoken once. He hates everything that his life has become. It's his own fault.
Let's go. Get up there. Come
He
on.
wants one more.
Sympathy claps. It's grandpa can't do a pull-up anymore. He should have worn a more professional outfit. God, he's such a kiss ass. Oh my God. Could you let his penis out of your mouth for 1 second? I'm sorry, being crude.
I gotta say what, so if you're a content creator, that's one thing. But also Health and Human Services is this is what they do. Like they just do pull-ups all day, noon and night, right? DOT we don't.
This guy's name is Duffy. He should be called Doofy. He's a doofy guy. He's gonna take his tie off. This defeats what you said, that you have to look professional and also do these workouts. Why are you taking your tie off, sir? Doofy. Thank you to Angela Rose 428. Thank you so much, Angela Rose. Angela says, let's normalize filling back up our empty coconuts in the airport bathroom. Can't we dare to make a change? #health. You guys, I have 10 coconuts in my otherwise empty bag. Okay, I think he bought a literal ticket to the airport just to make that TikTok to put 10 coconuts in there and pretend that that's what's going to get through security, which probably won't even get through security because he actually didn't do it officially. I think that was all a ruse just to make himself go viral, and it worked.
I can conquer the world. I've been an alpha female. There's Colleen.
Ugh, Heidi Powell. I love that girl.
This self-heal and deworming community is pretty amazing.
They're all a part of it. They're all worm dewormers. They're worm lovers.
No one wants to see worms come out of them.
Except for RFK, because it's in his brain. Okay, back to Doofus over here. Thank you so much to Angela.
Global more sedentary, is that what you said we are? Sedentary. All right, so I'll give you like 5.
Do you worry about people getting smelly in airports?
So that's a big question, smelly. So we talked about that. I don't want you to have a full body sweat going on, so you stink. But if you do, do a few pull-ups, get your blood flowing.
So the requirements are here's the rules now that we have to live under. In America, which used to be free, from what I remember. It used to be a free country and you could do what you want. Now the government's telling you must dress up to go to the airport, okay? And that's how you're going to be a nicer American human. Then we're going to force upon you a mini gym, but you can't do too much of the workouts. You can't do too many pull-ups, push-ups, dip bars, and whatever else the hell he said. You only have to do a little bit so you don't smell. That seems like you're telling me what to do. I don't like it. And again, most of this equipment is for men. So what are us ladies supposed to do? I guess we'll find out.
Your blood flowing, I think that's positive. So again, this is not like go to the gym, sweat, and then get on an airplane. When people are usually moving through, they see a pull-up bar, they'll crank a couple pull-ups.
So doing 2 pull-ups as you walk by in an airport is going to fix America's problems. This is the dumbest thing I've ever heard of in my life.
Other options.
Even micro workouts are beneficial for humans physiologically.
Oh, humans? Are they?
2 to 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes.
So do a 2 to 3 minute workout. How about you're going to be walking for at least 2 to 3 minutes. I think we got it covered at the airport. I think we're good.
This can totally interrupt the inflammatory process. I think the goal that we're thinking about is mini gyms, 3 to 5, 10, 15-minute workouts. We don't need people to get sweaty. It can have a very positive health impact and a very
There's some nefariousness about this. This doesn't even make sense at all from the beginning. It's not even like, oh, okay, it's kind of an ambitious idea. This does not make sense at all. What's going on? Why are they hiding money?
positive mental impact with less than 15 minutes, which is the beauty of this. And then more people circulate through, more people get to use it. I was taking his shoes off.
Okay, now he's taking his shoes off because he can't do a pull-up either. Again, proving the point of what the fuck's the point of this?
You're gonna take all the weight off. Reduce the weight. Yeah, looks good.
At least he's going over the bar. 3,
4.
This is how Paul Salidino counts, by the way. 4, 5, 6. That's how he counts.
5. He's got at least 3 more. Come on.
Here we go. Come on.
Come on. 6, 7. Come on. 8.
Yeah.
Come on. One more. Yeah. Oh, you got one more. I think he's got 10. Come on.
This is America. Okay, one more interview from my favorite news channel, Fox. I'm saying that sarcastically in case you couldn't tell everybody, okay? What's his name? Doofy? Sean Doofy. Paul Sandwich Dino. So RFK is stronger than Paul Doofy. Salidino. I actually did put sandwich and it didn't work. Wait, where's the interview I watched? Sorry, I'm looking. I watched this earlier. Oh, it's this one. It's gotta be this one.
Meanwhile,
okay, last one. 6 minutes, and then we'll wrap it up. Wrap it up like a Christmas present. They won't let you say Merry Christmas either. That's real. It's a real thing that happens.
Might be hard to fly or get your flight out on time without weather conditions, so I'll transition brilliantly to this. American airports getting a Maha makeover. Secretary Sean Duffy, RFK Jr., making airports more family-friendly with a $1 billion initiative, eyeing upgrades such as mini gyms, micro workouts, and along with that.
Okay, he said the same thing. Mini gyms and micro workouts, that's the same thing. For $1 billion, it costs $1 billion for a pull-up bar? Give me a break.
Play areas for kids, and healthier foods for you. Joining us now, Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, and the physician helping him roll out the plan, nutritionist specialist Dr. Paul Salidino, was doing pull-ups yesterday as well.
Again, that title, it's not accurate the way that they're presenting it. Nutritionist expert, okay, I think that's a fake title. And then doctor, which I don't think is accurate.
First off, Ms. Secretary, great to see both of you guys. Why do you think this is important to make airports more family-friendly?
Well, we want the flying experience to be great, Brian. And so what we've done, job number one, is building a brand new air traffic control system, making sure it's more efficient, safer. President Trump and I are working on that. By the way, just a quick note, Brian, we hired a project manager. In 5 minutes, Donald Trump saved us $200 million on that contract. He's remarkable. But as people...
No comment. God, get that
penis
out of your mouth for 5 seconds. You're on the news.
Travel through our skies, we want to have the most enjoyable experience for them, and we know that we have families and nursing mothers. Someone might want to come through and do a couple pull-ups. We're open to any ideas that airports have.
I think we need to have a nursing mother's pull-up bar. So while you're breastfeeding your child on both, you have twins, you're also pulling up on the pull-up bar. That will save America for sure.
Make the experience better as Americans travel. And again, job number one is less delays, less cancellations. I'm working on that.
I'm working on that, and it will not be solved. But in the meantime, micro gym, mini workout.
You can walk and chew gum at the same time, also looking at airports in addition to safe skies and efficient skies.
So, Paul, you know that RFK is like, you can't, he says he spends 300 days a year in airports, and you can't eat. It's almost impossible to eat healthy. So that's one thing. Give people healthy options. Number two, micro workout.
I feel like there's always like smoothies. There's always salads. I think that's a bullshit excuse. It's not true. It's like that's anywhere in any place. Like, yes, you could go to the grocery store and say there's tons of unhealthy options here. It's like, yeah, but there's lots of healthy ones too. So just if you're that type of person, go for the healthy ones. Unless we want to live in a country that tells you what you must do, which I thought this was the whole anti of that. I'm confused.
That's right.
Micro workouts are incredible. You know that airports are probably one of the most
He's always getting a micro workout. Okay, if you know what I mean. He's always getting a micro workout.
sedentary places that we are as Americans.
Again, look at his skin color. There's something off about it. He's got some sort of disease that's undiagnosed.
And unfortunately, you're sitting there for an hour or two waiting for your flight. Maybe there's delay. You're sitting on a flight for 2 or 3 hours. You're in an Uber to and from the airport. So it's very challenging. It's very challenging
He's got phlegm because he didn't do his pull-ups today.
To actually get enough movement. And we know that being sedentary as humans quickly causes vascular dysfunction in our veins and causes inflammation. And the amazing thing here is that even small amounts of exercise, a little walking, a few pull-ups, a few push-ups, even air squats, things that anyone can do, can interrupt the process of inflammation that quickly.
Oh yes, grandmothers across the globe, unite for a little pull-up, push-up action.
Occurs when we're sedentary. So
again, how is this family friendly? It doesn't have anything to do with families. This is about men's egos.
I love this idea. I'm really excited to be a part of this project. I want to commend Secretary Duffy and Secretary Kennedy for this initiative. You think the goal here is not for people to get sweaty in airports. Nobody wants to be sitting next to somebody smelly on an airplane. But
no sweating, Brian.
But you know, even micro workouts are valuable for humans.
Again, look at Kennedy's armpits in the actual shot that we're looking at right now as they're saying this. No sweat though. Don't sweat. No sweaty pull-ups. Okay, you already know what I'm going to say. It doesn't make sense.
Humans, mini gyms. We just want to put in simple equipment that everyone can use that can encourage people in airports to get a little bit of movement, 5 minutes of movement here and there, and to create an atmosphere that's really friendly toward people working out. This is a healthy.
You know what also they could do with this money? They could make gyms cheaper. They could subsidize gym memberships and give the American people who want to go to the gym and do pull-ups, they could cover the cost. How about that? Cover the cost, make it lower, incentivize these gyms to have cheap membership options so that our lowest income humans, Americans, can participate, because then we will be a happier, healthier, lower cost of insurance citizenry. But no. Airports next to the gate where you're gonna fly to do a podcast. This is like a man who's solving his personal problem with government money.
Country we're trying to build. Healthy Americans are happy Americans. These are kind Americans. They're gracious Americans. It's gonna make the entire travel experience better. So
that's a weird. Okay, that's kind of where this becomes eugenic style to me, where they start to equate health and thinness, okay, let's be honest here, that's what they're essentially saying, and not so many words, with graciousness and kindness. When has that ever been true? And where's the study that shows people who are thinner and in better shape are kinder and more gracious? I find the opposite to be true many times, to be honest, because they feel like everyone's in their way and they're better than everybody else because they're in shape and therefore, fuck you. I don't know. That's just my 2 cents. I don't like that, because if they start saying this stuff now, all of a sudden it becomes like, well, you're a bad person because you look different than me and you didn't do pull-ups at the airport. It's like, okay. And then it's a slippery slope anyways.
So Brian, can you think about this? I see so many kids in the airport and they have an iPhone or an iPad and their parents have them scrolling through it. If you can get your child into a play area, have fun, burn some energy. I don't know about you, but as a parent traveling with kids, I want them to fall asleep on the plane, right? So if I can burn a little energy as opposed to having them watch movies or play games on an iPad, it's a way better experience for the parents, but also it's better for the kids. And so we're open to all ideas. Airports might come back to us. Someone might reach out to the airport and say, hey, I got a better idea on how we could use some of this money to make the experience better, which is, by the way, President Trump cares about making everything better in America, and this is just one sliver of it. We're open to all kinds of ideas that can fit into this amount of money, this pot of money that could make our airports more efficient and better for the traveling public.
Mr. Secretary.
A child playground. Okay. Again, sure. Is this priority one right now in America? Give me a break.
I think it's also, especially, you're a father of 9, nursing pots. You get stuck, you find out you're delayed 2 hours, and that's something the mom's got to see more of, right?
So I've heard more moms, even from the White House to people who reached out to me. I don't nurse. Males don't nurse, I don't think, Brian. But moms have said they want a nursing pod.
Huh?
That's clean, that works, that they can be private, right?
Yeah.
If they are pumping or they're with their baby, they don't want to be out in public. And so to
Again, why just in the airport? The problem does not start and end in the airport. Every public space. But why are... okay.
curate a space for them and make sure we're, trying to build families, support families, and especially those who want to nurse. It's positive. And again, I've heard more complaints about broken, dirty pods for women to nurse. And part of the money, Brian, the airports have to clean them. A nursing mom deserves a clean space to nurse, and so if they take this money from us, they also have to commit to making sure they're clean.
Okay, how are you gonna police that? They must be clean, or they have to pay us back. Okay, how are you gonna check that? And what are the... Shut up.
For mothers who are in there with their babies.
And that's the whole thing, Dr. Salidino, because, you go to the airports. We just got 2 rebuilt in New York, and they'll do in Newark next, I think. But if you go around, some of these airports seem barely functioning. So is there going to be follow-up to make sure some of your programs for these workouts are put in the right way?
Well, we'll see. I'm hoping to collaborate with the Department of Transportation and Secretary Duffy to help with the implementation of these gyms. We've got some preliminary...
I'm very healthy. God. Get some ivermectin in this guy, right?
Plans for how we might build the gyms. I want to help the airports, I think about the airports that I travel through the most: LAX, Miami, IAH, Houston.
For my podcasts. This guy sucks.
Reagan, Dulles, let's start with some of these airports. And I'd love to get in there and help them build mini gyms that people can use. And then I want to see them just full of people so that people can enjoy this and appreciate it.
Hey, Brian, on that point, we are going to have the greatest airport ever. President Trump is going to rebuild Dulles Airport. It's one of the worst airports in the country. We're going to rebuild it.
They're going to rebuild the airport. Okay.
Builder. He's already working on the design. It's going to be fantastic. The Congress is going to give us the money, and it's going to be probably the best airport we have in the country.
So
again, priorities, people. We need our mini gyms, and we need specifically Washington, D.C. airport to be better looking. We really understand what the people need and want.
Traffic control is getting better. The classes are filling up. The flights are running on time.
The what? Oh, the classes. Okay. For the air traffic controllers. Good. Let's just gloss over that. Let's talk about mini gyms again.
We have in the country.
So air traffic control is getting better. The classes are filling up. The flights are running on time. Now we're going to be dressing up and micro working out, but not get sweaty so you repel the middle seat person, because nobody wants to sit in the middle.
They all know that this is a ridiculous, fucking stupid ass thing that they're saying. They know it. They're all laughing in our faces because this is so stupid, and none of it's going to happen.
We'll see. Thanks,
We've
guys.
already transitioned 30% of the copper to fiber. We're crushing this thing, doing it fast for the American people with President.
What are you talking about? Copper to fiber? Paul Salidino needs fiber because his skin ain't looking healthy. I'm sorry. I know I've said that. I know it's mean. I know. My skin looks like a little gaunt. But I'm no health expert. If you're a health expert, your skin cannot look like it's on fire on a daily basis. I'm sorry. You just lose all credibility. Anyways.
You have a wig in your panties.
That's it, everybody. Wow. I felt like we were here for longer than 2.5 hours, but sometimes time doesn't fly when you're having so much fun.
A rectal insertion.
That's another time where it feels like time slows.
What up, homie?
Finally?
And I will tell her girlfriend you were so on.
We're gonna get a little weird. You ready for me?
I miss these sound bites.
Drop it in on a half pipe.
We are now live, mofos.
I need to start every stream with that one.
People tend to get their feelings hurt because they're just weak and they're soft.
Am I crazy or is the calculator broke?
Ah! That's a good one. Okay, well, time to sing my song. I swear I'm working on an edited video. Will it ever be done? I don't know what will happen first. Me finishing a video or me doing a pull-up. They both seem unlikely at this point. I'm on to new paper, by the way. I officially finished my first 333 origami, and now I'm on a new 333 origami. And if you buy 2, then that is the devil, and you should seek God and follow his light. But if you do 3, then that's 999, which is very good and abundant. So take that information, do what you will. And also, ow! Also, I have these that look like, well, some are green, obviously, because they're disappearing. But these are tiny, tiny ones that I'm also, there's 1,000 here, but they're Post-it size. They're a little bit harder to do because you got to be a little bit more nimble. But if you're looking for a cheap alternative to larger paper for origami, then Post-it notes. They will do the trick. Okay. Thank you. See you next week. Time to sing. Peace. What music should I use? Hell yeah. This one goes out to all the people at the airport right now. If you want to do a pull-up, say yeah. Starry nights, how many pull-ups could you do? Would your chin go over the bar? I bid you adieu, Nicole Campbell. How many farmers, vending machines do you want at Dulles Airport? I bet a lot. Hey, Consul, do you know that humans are Americans too? Alaska but tundra, I wanna do a micro workout with you. Karasoto, Taro says meow, 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 meow to you. Specifically, she told me to tell you. And Lily and Massey, do you wanna go to Utila with me in May? We can listen to some music and have some fruit. Rabba Gabor, Rob Gaber, Rabba Gaber. I wish you were my neighbor. Rebel at Fuentes, I wanna start a biz with you. Bring French Montana to an island and force him to sing to 4 people. Leaf Madsen, are you down? We can do a John McAfee conspiracy branding deal. That would work for me. And Merva Bell too. I wanna sign up for Casey Anthony's meal prep service and have a dinner with you. Hannah, what services would you wanna get from Casey Anthony? We can split it both ways and it can be free. Possibly. One more time, one more time. Right, Taro? No. She wants dessert. because she's heard that she only had 4 meals today. She's the best girl in the world, Olive Harper. I wanna ask you if you went to George Santos' party, Santos Claus. I was disappointed in the cookies. They didn't look very good. Maya Sloan, what do you think? Do you wanna get a cameo from George Santos, aka George Scantos? Kim Possible 11. What do you think about Tyra Banks? She's got an ice cream that's hot but also cold, and a hit song called Santa's Got a Big Booty. And RFK's got a duty to make Americans humanly able to do pull-ups, even though he personally can't do them. Bone Palace Ballet 94. I want to tell you some more things about Phnx Fest and Billy McFarland. Billy McFarland farts on people when he walks by in yoga class, and he gives people pink eye, and he thinks it's really funny, but it really hurts people's eyes, and they have to go out in a disguise with the eye patch. And he's got a bunch of content for his next concert. We wish him luck. I don't know what he'll do in the meantime, but I bet it's not raise money or attract an audience. But we wish him well, and we hope that he doesn't think that life is hell. We hope he isn't Utila prison. Good night.